I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. This how you get tough, calluses on my hands so rough. Yeah, I call your bluff, I'm not the one. Mess with me, come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome into episode 8 of the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise, where we have a chance to shock the league. Not the world, that's just silly. Let's don't be dramatic here. But we could shock the league. Episode 8, with 8 games left. Hey, that perfectly matches up, right? It's in the stars. Well, we're going to be playing our last game last game at home, I should say, on the season against the Oakland Athletics. The way it's lined up is Paul Skeens is going to be starting again. So we're going to let that roll. And then we're going to possibly just sim the rest of the season to see if we make the postseason. Because I'm going to get into it here in a second. Actually, we'll just do that right now. Let's go into this. We're live here on YouTube and on Twitch, so if you like MLB The Show franchise content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to keep up with all the updates with the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. Also, follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And the Discord link is pinned in the profile where you can join there as well. Talk about your franchise. So, let's hop into the Pirate points for today, right? They should be pretty obvious. Point number 1. We could shock the league, right? The Pittsburgh Pirates possibly in a position to win the Central and make the playoffs? What? Okay. That's actually a reality. And we could do that. But that brings up the second point, right? Strength of schedule. Now, we're facing the A's, but the games after that, you know, we have 3 on the road in Cincinnati who have just completely fallen off a cliff. And then the last 3 games of the year were against the Atlanta Braves, who are 91-65. So, I say possible because, you know, the Cubs' strength of schedule, the Cubs will be at home for the rest of the season, and they will be facing 3 against the Mets that have an 81-75 record, and then they will be taking on the Cardinals for 3 games. So each of us have a similar strength of schedule. We're going to each face a team that's not very good, and then a team that's pretty good. So we really got to win our games where we need to win, right? Especially tonight against the Athletics. And last but not least, like I said, the last home game at PNC Park for the year. We like to play that game just to see what crowd size look like, catch up on stats, and just see where we're at as a team as we head into the last week of the season. So let me set the stage real quick. Boosh. We're going to set the stage real quick. And we go to the standings, right? Going into today, okay, so the Cubs have already lost their game against the Reds. They went ahead and counted that game. So we have a half-game lead over the Cubs right now. The Reds are already eliminated. Remember, they've been leading the division all year, and they've just kind of fallen off since probably the All-Star break. So it's between us and the Cubs in the Central. We go over to the wild card. Diamondbacks and Braves have already clinched their wild card spots. So I don't think the Braves... yeah. So the Phillies have won the East already. The Dodgers have won the West. So the Diamondbacks and Braves have already locked in the wild card spots. It's between the Cubs, you got the Mets hanging in there, you got the Padres hanging in there. Now, you could easily interchange Cubs and us. Whoever wins the Central could have the first, the last wild card spot. Whoever, or vice versa. You get it. But this is a big deal here, right? Because the Cubs and Mets are going to face each other. And the Padres are still hanging around. I don't know what the Padres' strength of schedule is. Let me check them out real quick. What do the Padres got? They got the Brewers and they got the Diamondbacks. So they also they're also going to be facing a team that hasn't been great, and then they're going to be facing a team that's good. But seeing how they've got their division or a wild card spot clinched, I wonder if they are going to have everyone playing. I don't know. But we're in control of our own destiny. That's my point. We need to win. Here's our strength of schedule. Like I said, we're playing the Athletics game tonight, and then we go on the road. Cincinnati for 3. We really got to win these games. And then we got Atlanta for 3 to end the year. If we make it, oh boy, that throws a big old curve on everything, right? If we don't make it, I mean, Jesus, we got so close. We got so close in the first year with this team that wasn't expected to do anything. So, my title is that? How is it that? I updated it. What? Well, that's blasphemous there. Okay, well, thank you, Brian. Did I not hit? I have to... See, that's silly that didn't work because I have to literally change the the title to go live. So I don't know why that didn't work. But thank you. Let me fix that. I just don't get it, man. I don't know why it's me. I mean, it's 100% me, right? This could be me. There. Now we got it all saved. Thank you, Brian, for that. Just crazy to me. Okay, so, yeah, we're not going to win 99 games, but we need to win these games. So, let's play our game tonight against the Athletics. Paul Skeens on the mound against Jeffrey Spriggs. The Athletics are out of it, obviously. They're last in their division. This should be a game we can win based on how we're playing. But I'm going to tell you, man, we are not... If we make the playoffs, we're not going to be favorites. That's where the city connects, you know? Last game of the year. Let's do the city connects. Paul Skeens on the bump, 16-4. Who needs a day off? Joey Bart. I'm not going to give you a day off. I'm sorry. Brian Hayes is absolutely going to not play today. Where is... Oh, I got Billy Cook already in. Okay. We got to make sure to get McCutcheon one final at bat, by the way, before we God, I really don't want Brian Hayes playing tonight. He's just struggling. All right, so we're going to move Billy Cook to play third. We're going to take Hayes out, and we're going to put G1 Bay in. I think that's what we're going to do. Billy Cook can play third. All right. And, of course, September call-ups. We called up Josh Palacios and a reliever. I can't remember the reliever we called in. But we called in a reliever as well. Alrighty, let's get into it. That's fine. I'm going to make sure he gets in the game tonight. 66-89 Athletics. Got some good hitters, though, still. Brent Rooker's doing good. Geloff is doing good. Ursula. Daniel Susak hitting over 300.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us.
Failed. MLB
Show has interleague action for you this
Love
afternoon.
That.
It's the Athletics going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Come on, Mouse. Stay with me here. All right, so what do we got here? 3-game sweep, dominant as late. Johan Oviedo, who's secretly been very good. League news, anything going on with the playoffs coming around? No. Shohei, the Yankees will clinch the East. Rangers can clinch the West. And on the farm report, Bubba Chandler is just ridiculous. He's moved up to the number 8 prospect in all of baseball. Could be up next year. He is our number 1 prospect and the number 1 starting pitching prospect. So I'd love to see that. So let's just talk about the... let's talk about Paul Skeens.
All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain.
Look at those numbers, his last 2 starts. 2-0 record, 13.2 innings, 15 Ks per 7 walks, an ERA 1.3, a whip of a 1.1. I think it's safe to say Skeens is one of the reasons that we are where we are.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Final home game of the season.
just about set to go. On the hill here today, Paul Skeens. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
He's going to come up just short of 200 innings. But
when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm
202
and
strikeouts.
settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball.
All right, here we
but
go.
For some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his
Underway, a
hand with
game
more
that we
life,
need to
and he's
win
able to wiggle
against
off
the team we
hook
should
of,
be beating.
you know, tough situations and get his team back
Series
into
Zach
the dugout.
Geloff.
Fought off foul.
Well, the A's aren't the worst team in the American League.
That one misses.
But they're kind of
And that's
playing
ball
to
one.
expectations, if you ask me. What up, Amish? Yeah, dude, vacation. Today was my first day. It felt so weird not being at work today. And Geloff is going to welcome
So a runner on
Skeens
board
with a
to
leadoff
start the
knock.
inning.
These
Hey,
guys
Matty.
today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next up for the A's,
boy.
Jacob Wilson.
Hi, man. Be careful.
Wilson with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Slashed foul down the right side.
I swear, high-velocity fastball is one of the most useless
You know,
things in
Boog,
the
at
show.
the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
The shortstop takes the
Close to
ball.
affiliate. Matty, appreciate the raid, by the way. Thank you, sir. You'll get there, man. You will get there.
Geloff gets his lead at first with nobody out. That
Oh, my
just
goodness.
misses.
So
The
I'm
count is
thinking about
2-2.
what to do
Really
after
good
we
take,
play this
especially
game.
2 strikes.
Do we take on the Reds in the next episode, or do we just go ahead and sim the rest of the season and take our chances?
This one lifted in the air, left field. Reynolds makes the grab, one down.
Oh, Brian, you are too?
And time now to check out the A's
I'm gonna let
lineup.
Cat out.
In the 6th spot for them in this one, J.J. Bleday.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that
All right,
task
here's
at hand.
Brent
He's got
Rooker.
so much attention
The
to
numbers for
detail
Rook.
that when he steps in the box, his
34
success
home
rate is
runs.
really
Got to be
high.
careful here. Think we should play the Reds tomorrow night?
Brent Rooker in the box now. No balls in a strike. Man at first, one away. Rooker with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
I don't know how we've done against the Reds this season,
Now move to first. And he dives back in safely.
but the Reds in general
Even
have been playing
superstars
poor
have their
since the All-Star
from time
break.
to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
That one in triple digits.
That's just what I think. I'm worried about the Braves series. That could be 3 games that we could lose all 3.
Strike 3.
And
That's
Skeens
101 from Skeens.
gets Rooker to swing and miss.
Fastball on 0-2, and
Yeah.
that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he uses it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Should increase our odds if we play the Reds game.
Lawrence Butler digs in now. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
There's Butler with 2 down.
Delivers a pitch.
We
in
could
for
do
a
that.
Strike at 95.
Because I really wanted to get one more game in with Mitch Keller. So I guess tomorrow night we will do the Reds game. And then we will simulate after that Reds game to see if we make the playoffs or not. $40,000 was at Truist Park for Banana Ball. Oh yeah. Can you believe people are hating on that on Twitter? I swear to God, people will hate on anything.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays nothing in
Oh,
two.
this isn't baseball. Well, of course not. It's banana ball.
Try to go again with the fastball.
They wanted to do something
slightly
different.
Elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Center field.
Fly ball center field.
Cruz moving
Cruz will
under
get
it.
there.
And he makes the catch. And
Good inning
that
for
is that.
Skeens. Pirates coming up.
The A's strand 1. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. This is Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the mound in this one, Jeffrey Springs.
Well, that whip is just below the league average.
Not a bad year for Jeffrey Springs.
Case, not allowing too many base runners. So
11 and 10.
on most days,
ERA
he's going to go
above 3.
out there and
Not bad.
compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one
Beating the
today.
White Sox.
Ready to go for the last
I can
half
see
of
them
the
beating the
inning.
Cubs,
And stepping
especially if you get to the
in
bullpen.
is the
Jesus
speedy
Christ.
Nick Gonzalez.
It's just a rinse and repeat of last year.
That just misses. Ball 1. The Pirates would get a big boost from a win in this one, so close to the end of the season.
Let's check out Jeffrey Springs, shall we? 32-year-old, 79 overall lefty. Fastball, change, slider, and sweeper. Not a lot of velo, but he's got a lot of movement. Been a good first year with the Athletics, and he will be with them for 2 more seasons. I don't think he's the ace. He might be second in line. I really don't know. But there you go. That's who we are taking on today.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Boog, you mentioned
Christian
how
Yelich has
critical this
40
game
stolen
is for
bases
them.
this year.
They haven't locked anything up yet, so they can't afford to be giving games away. A win would be huge in this one.
I agree. The Cubs have lost their games against the Reds already. So if we win this game, we'll be a full game up going into the Red Series. And the Cubs will be facing the Mets. That's a big series. That could determine who gets eliminated between those 2 teams.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
I don't know who I'd rather see. I'd rather see the Cubs actually in the postseason. I'll be able to see Soto.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Missed with a changeup.
Springs' delivery is
3-2
so
now.
like 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. Full count to Nick Gonzalez.
Keeps the at-bat
We'll
going
do it again.
with a foul ball.
Aaron Judge with almost a 10 WAR. It's ridiculous. And Gonzalez pokes that over the head of, I believe that's Geloff? Who's that at third? We'll check the defense for the A's here in a second. There's a leadoff knock for Nick Gonzalez.
Just a great bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed.
Let's check out the
first.
defense for the
Here's
Oakland
Julio Cruz.
Athletics.
He's been on fire.
Andujar,
with the dish
Blade,
lately.
and
Batting
Butler
over
around the outfield.
300 so far this month.
Ursula, Wilson, Geloff, and
Well,
Kyle
we'll always
McMahon
remember how
or
Cruz
McCann.
left his mark
Good
on
Lord.
Major League Baseball in his debut.
Around the infield,
3
Daniel
innings into
Cisak
his
behind the
first game,
plate.
he had the
Rooker's
hardest throw
DHing
by any infielder
for
in
Jeffrey
baseball.
Springs.
The hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate.
It is
and the
Sacramento A's.
fastest
Nah, it's the
sprint
Oakland
speed
A's.
by a Pirate.
They don't
This
deserve
guy
any
does it
pity
all.
after the way they did that city.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
Such a
0-1.
scumbag. He should be forced to sell the team. Cry that you don't have money for 2 years, and the second you move out, you sign free agents and you extend.
Late with the swing there.
Two pretty nasty.
I know,
sliders
Gio
to
Urshela.
get
I just
this
said the
hitter
name
in an
wrong.
0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Pitch misses.
I think I just had a
and
mini
it's
stroke.
1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside,
It's the
corner,
Oakland
that
A's
side's
until
gonna
they play
end
in a
up
big
way off the
ballpark.
plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Cruz strikes out.
Swinging.
Boy, I just suck with O'Neal Cruz, man. I might as well just sim every at bat with him. I cannot hit with this guy whatsoever.
Good pitch for the strikeout.
Brian Reynolds here went deep in the ball game last night.
That's some MVP chance going for Brian Reynolds. I don't know about that. He's really good, but you have to also remember he's been out the first 2 months of the season.
And now the lefty. Here goes the runner.
There goes Gonzalez, and he's going to swipe second. Good throw. Probably would have got him. 10th stolen base in the year on Nick Gonzalez.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just
didn't get a good jump whatsoever.
StatCast help. We see his top speed on this.
My throw would have been online. He would have been out.
Big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Next offering away upstairs.
Volume right. 2-1 to Brian Reynolds. And he's going to poke that to right field. That will drop in. Here comes Nick Gonzalez. The throw home. Not in time. RBI single. Brian Reynolds. 1-0 Buccos.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
We can play small ball.
Right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
We can play small ball.
Here's Joey Bart now. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Joey Bart.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Is it for your channel? Yeah, you said it was an offline.
A little out front there as he swings through.
Pitch,
it.
0-2.
Hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing
To the Silver Slugger runner-up right now in the National League. For catchers, Joey Bart.
Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swings and misses.
As I swing at another bad pitch. Sorry, Joey. 2 down.
And now J.D. Martinez homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
He did nothing, but oh, yeah, spend money. One of our first priorities before we hit spring training will be to extend Paul Skeens. I'll go ahead and say that. I want to get that out of the way.
The runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss.
I'm still bad at hitting.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's why I call him Bob Nothing.
And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
God.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd.
All right, well, struck out 3 times, but we do get a run. Thanks to Brian Reynolds, RBI single. Nick Gonzalez scored on the play. 1-0 Bucks after 1.
New inning getting started. Gio Urshela steps in. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs.
Yeah, I think...
Skeens back to work. That misses.
Wow.
1-0.
Good spot
Gonna get
there,
squeezed
but
again,
didn't
huh?
get the strike at the
Okay.
knees and doesn't seem
Every
too convinced by
umpire
the
does
ball
the
out.
same thing. Let's see who we got tonight. Ricky Holiday. You already suck at your
As
job.
He tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Skeens ready to fire now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
1-1. So I'm going to keep an eye on the ticker before it glitches again. About what the Mets are doing. I think the Cubs are off.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, we're going to give Skeens a massive deal. if
Outside
possible.
low.
It'll probably be
That's
one of the
ball
biggest
2.
ones we've seen on the channel. Come on, man.
Off the
Call the...
inside edge.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are
Jesus.
more pitchers that can reach that now than in
What are
the
we
past,
looking
but
at?
it's still impressive to watch.
So now 3-2. Lined into right.
Shot to right.
No trouble
They
here. Puts it
makes a
away
nice
for the
catch.
out. And there's one down.
One out.
This is J.J. Bleday. Bleday getting the start in center.
By the way,
Added
defense
sixth
for
in
the
today's
Pirates.
lineup. He's
I'm
been
gonna
on a terrific
Boog shut
run
up.
at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
All right, anyway, Brian Reynolds in left, O'Neal Cruz in center, G1 Bay in right. This font is awful. Like, make the font black if you're going to have a yellow background. Billy Cook at third base, IKF at short, Nick Gonzalez at second, Spencer Horwitz at first, Joey Bart behind the plate, JD Martinez DHing for the ace, the man, the myth, the legend, Paul Skeens.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. One out, base is empty.
It's been 89.5. Jesus.
Close, but call the ball.
Dude,
And the count even 1-1.
Ricky.
Assigned to home plate duty is
just
Ricky
get out of here.
Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike.
You have missed
That
4
can be something
calls
that's tough to deal with, especially
this
if you've
inning.
got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Is that a strike? Okay, I just want to be sure. Jesus Christ.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ricky Holiday is getting into Summersgill territory. One and two to Bleday.
And that skips
nice.
in the dirt.
I don't know exactly obviously what we need in the offseason. I guess one of the biggest things that we will look for is a DH.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there.
Wait, is there a rubber band in this game too?
That one is gone.
Bleday goes yard and ties the game up.
A shot to the opposite field. Home run number 10 of the year.
There must be a rubber band in this game too, man. Every time I get a one-run lead, we literally give it up in the next inning. Every single time. No matter what I pitch, no matter how I pitch, no matter with who I pitch.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to
Well,
do
they doesn't
that,
have
and
that much
probably
power
just as many
either.
who don't
I
have the
don't.
approach either.
And the wind's blowing in. How
He
does
let
that make
ball
any
travel,
sense? Okay.
And he got great
Cool.
extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Now it's going to be Kyle McCann.
It wasn't even a bad pitch
And
either.
immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, the ads on Twitch. Yeah, sorry about that.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Foul ball.
So I guess now that begs the question: is the rubber band mechanic in MLB The Show 25?
Out to
Ground
short,
ball.
Connor Falefa.
IKF.
Throws to first in
Throw out
time.
McCann. 2 down.
Batting 8, left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Not getting the results
Zach
he's
Wheeler has
wanted at the
21
plate
wins.
recently.
Holy
Only 2
jeez.
hits over the last 5 games.
And there's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
0-1 to Andujar. Man, the Phillies have got some. They've got probably the best rotation in baseball in this franchise. I swear. They've got
Just
2 pitchers
missed.
in the top 3 for ERA. They got 2 pitchers in the top 4 for wins. They probably have one in the Cy Young running, I'm sure.
That to
Fly ball right field. Bay running after it.
Makes the play,
And he will get it.
Number 3. The A's get one.
But J.J. Bleday
all even at 1 apiece.
utilizes the rubber band and takes a sinker down and away 420 feet with the wind blowing in at 8 miles an hour with 55 power. Hey, ratings don't matter. We're tied here in the bottom of the second.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And there's a strike.
Good numbers. Very small handful. 5 at-bats against Springs. Keep saying Spriggs.
Tap foul to plate.
Vlad Guerrero Jr., I'm very interested to see where he goes in the offseason in this franchise. It won't be us, but I'm very interested to see where he goes.
To third.
KF pulls that. And
Zips
Urshela
it
will throw him out,
across.
1 down.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
What's up, State? How far out of a playoff spot are you?
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh.
Going into this game,
Chris,
there
it's
are
been a
8
good
games
year
or
for
7
him,
games
having
left.
Already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
Can I talk now, Boog? There are 7 games left in the season. We are half a game up on the Cubs in the NL Central. We are winning the Central right now. There is 1 wild card spot left. And if you count us, there are 4 teams fighting for that wild card spot. All right, check swings aren't a thing.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And the good news is, I went over it at the beginning of the stream. There are 4 teams running for it. You've got us, you've got the Cubs, you've got the Mets, and you've got the Padres.
Really nice job.
All 4 of us have a very similar strength of schedule. We each face a team that is either playoff bound, or we all face a team that is awful.
Man at first with 1 gone. Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
There's Billy Cook.
Right through there for a strike.
Giving Hayes a day off. But yeah, man, I'm excited. We'll find out in the next episode if we make the playoffs. If we do, that's great. That's a curveball right there.
Here comes the 0-1.
If we do, that is a Barry Zito curveball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
If we don't,
Up the middle.
off the glove of the second baseman, and everybody is safe.
And they don't get an out on the play.
It'll be ruled a base hit, first and second, 1 down. What's up, Austin?
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it.
And here's G1 Bay.
But you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Maybe I should have had Hayes hit today.
G1
Outside,
Bay,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on the speed.
Looking to sweep the A's.
It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Now 1-1.
I think there's a theory. I have a new theory for MLB The Show, and it's not a bad theory. It's just like it's not me complaining theory, believe it or not. But it's a theory that I think when you try to go for a sweep of the team, the game purposely makes it harder.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Up the middle, a little bit of a late start.
There's one.
They're going to get the out at second. Bay will easily beat that out.
Taking himself at second and then
Runners on the corners, 2 down. Here
play
comes Nick
over to first
Gonzalez.
base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Brian, appreciate this the resub, man, over on Twitch. Thank you so very much. You got sick and tired of the ads, so you gotta take my money. Professional stream LOL. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so very much. I don't deserve that, but I don't blame you for wanting to get rid of the ads. Made a huge trade in your franchise. What's up, Mark? What you got? All right, Nick. Oh, that's a strike for him.
Take strike one.
That's a good pitch.
Holiday missed 4 calls on us in the last inning alone.
A little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Horowitz at third, Bay at first, 2 out of the inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing
1 and 2. Not asking for a home run, just a single.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit.
You spend money in free agency.
It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first.
I'm trying to figure out what I want in free agency. I think a DH is top of the list. I think I need to go out there and find a nice solid DH.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gonzalez, high, deep right field, off the base of the wall. 1 run's going to score. Here comes Bay. He's going to be waved around. And the Spanish Hammer draws in 2. We get the lead back. 3-1 Pirates.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Oh, Dios mío. Nick Gonzalez.
So, runner at second, 2 down. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Dealt Springer and Barrios to the Cubs for Suzuki. Wow. What'd you fleece my Cubs for?
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Wow, you paid that much for Bichette? Holy smokes.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
I'm thinking about moving Cruz back to shortstop next year. Like, I'm not going to change his primary position, but I'm thinking about moving him back to shortstop.
Man at second. And that one
Cruz gets
in the air,
jammed.
left field on Duhar.
And he will fly out to
He
Andujar.
makes the grab, and that's the inning.
But hey,
But
Nick
they'll pick up a couple
Gonzalez.
runs here, both coming on this 2-run double.
2-run double.
And this
We
is
got the
now
lead
a
again.
3-1 ball
Maybe the
game.
rubber band will stay away this time.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
There's the standings. Oh, you see the A's are out of it. There you go. There we go. We are half a game above the Cubs. The Reds are officially eliminated in the Central, so it's just between us and the Cubs. The Reds just collapsed, man. That's awful. Cruz has to say, oh, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking about moving him back to shortstop permanently.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown.
Maybe go out and
inning,
find
get
a
that
center
hot
fielder.
team back in there to swing the bats.
And a foul ball.
I mean, Billy Cook plays pretty well, but he's not an everyday guy. He's a very, very solid backup. I don't think this team is constructed very badly.
Got him
Dusak
swinging on the
chases.
curveball. Now one away.
Well, take a look
Strikeout
at the
number
pitch
2.
sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a
But you know
pitcher,
what?
you
I
can
think
really
Joey
expand
Bart
the
is going to
zone
be
and see
staying
how
with us for
aggressive
another
that
couple
hitter's gonna
years.
be trying to protect and battle, and right there,
I know he's
clearly in swing
arbitration.
mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So digging in, Zach Geller.
But I think we'll offer him a
He's
2-year
1 for
deal
1, led off the game with a single.
in the offseason.
Swinging a foul back. That's out
Of course, the main goal will be to extend Paul Skeens by spring. We're kind of stuck with Ke'Bryan Hayes, so he's going to be our third baseman. We're going to move Cruz back to short. Nick Gonzalez will stay at second. Of course, Spencer Horwitz will be at first. Reynolds will be in left. Maybe we go out and find a right fielder. Ooh, good pick by Horwitz. Steps on the bag, 2 down. I think we need 2 outfielders in the offseason. That's probably our main focus. A DH and some outfielders.
At the plate, Jacob Wilson.
I don't know.
Fly to left his first time. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going.
How's Skeens done? Let me check something here. Or how's Cruz done in the outfield? Okay, he's done pretty good. 2 errors. Oh, he's only committed 2 errors. Maybe I should keep him in the outfield. He's got the arm for it, obviously. O'Neal Cruz is not a free agent at the end of the year. That's not right, is it? He's got arbitration. Doesn't he? That's not correct. Because I know Joey Bart has arbitration. So they're just not showing something.
A pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Wow. Help me out there. All right, the Mets are beating the Nationals right now. Got to keep an eye on that game. Cubs are losing to the Reds. I need that to happen.
Ground ball up the middle.
Oh, I got by Gonzalez.
Finds its way through for a
Jacob
hit.
Wilson finds his way on base.
Keeps the inning alive.
I thought so. I thought that wasn't right.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
All right, let's see if the rubber band is back in play here.
And a strike right through there. That one.
Of course, Brent Rooker is a good power hitter, so hey. Hey. As long as Skeens doesn't hang one.
Next offer,
Pitch,
he's
0-2.
in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Attaboy.
Curveball struck him out.
Skeens gets Rooker for the 2nd time today. Better inning. Bottom 3 we go. 3-1 Pittsburgh. Every time I see Paul Skeens' like face scan in the game, I think of a young Chris Bryant.
Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Look at those A's. Not good for the A's. But that's what we should be doing. I'm going to look at something real quick. Okay, almost a sellout crowd. 99% capacity. 38,172. That's what we want to see.
And first offering.
So to be honest, I think the games that we see at the bottom of the ticker, like the scores, those games are already finished because the Cubs were tied. We were tied with the Cubs, and I accidentally hit play game before I went live, and now we're half a game ahead. So
patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that,
I think that those games still, they've already happened, is what I'm saying.
Swings and misses.
Excuse me as I'm late on 91.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can
2-2 to Brian Reynolds
out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And he takes that ball left center field. Matty, you know what to say. We're going gap shopping. As Reynolds will hold off at second. That's a good arm out there in center field. Leadoff double, Brian Reynolds.
Double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could.
Fly the Jolly Rancher.
Runner in scoring position.
Can someone test the YouTube chat real quick? Brian, are you still around? Can you test the YouTube chat for me?
That he's been this
Make
team's
sure it's still
MVP
going.
this
How you
year.
doing, Coach? It's the Jolly Rancher. That still makes me laugh.
Some good opposite field power. What I
Let's
like
go
about
back. All right, thanks,
something
Brian.
being hit
I wanted to
the
make
right
sure I was
side
working.
into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
Oh,
whether or
Coach,
not
we're
he
in a
can
good
score on that
situation.
base hit.
Got some drama. In year one,
Swung on.
Joey Bart, high and deep center field. That will be caught at the warning track.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at
Be good
second,
enough for Reynolds to
and he
get to
makes it up
third. Joey
third
Bart
with
just
one away.
continues to just smack the ball, man. Let's hear it. Could make the
Now
playoffs.
JD Martinez at the
We can
plate.
make the playoffs.
Struck out swinging his first time.
I'll just sum it up as that. We got two teams fighting for the NL Central, us and the Cubs. And counting us, there are 4 teams fighting for one wild card spot. As JD Martinez reps one up the middle. Here comes Reynolds. He will score. The Pirates scoring 4 here in
Couldn't have timed
3
it up any
innings.
better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through
I'm
the entire
excited.
swing.
We'll
and
find
just
out next
launched that
episode
one
if we
into
make the
center.
playoffs.
Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And there's a ball. It is
Who's
interesting,
Isaiah?
though, when you consider
Hitting in this
the
game
way
needs
the
a
game
patch
is
big
run
time.
now. Doesn't even matter that
up, Sean?
much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. I hope they don't patch the hitting because every time SDS patches the hitting, it gets
The
worse.
runner at first with 1 gone to the inning.
I know they don't purposely make it worse, but that tends to be what happens
One fouled off,
when they
2-2.
patch the hitting. Is it gets worse.
And down on strikes he
Dude.
goes. He's notched 4 strikes.
Holiday behind the plate is quickly becoming Summerskill 2.0.
And he didn't look too convinced as he headed
Eric
back to the
Summerskill's
dugout.
behind the plate,
You know, those are
disguised
tough
as
ones to
Ricky
let go as a
Holiday.
hitter, but with the human umpire calling
Whatever his
balls
name
and
is.
strikes, it's always going to be on you
Good
to
pitch.
protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit.
All right, here's Horwitz.
Swing
Hits
and
it
a
high
fly
and deep.
ball
That
out
did
there
not sound that
towards
good
left
off the
field.
bat. A nice catch by
makes the
Andujar.
catch. And that
Horwitz
is that.
just misses some extra base hits. But JD Martinez gives us another run. 4-1 Buccos after 3.
Welcome back to the
Oh my
ballpark
God.
as we
I
check
love
out the
this.
current playoff picture.
That's for the American League. But that is awesome. Look at that. So you still got 4 teams in the hunt technically. I don't know why they have the Angels there at 11 games out. So maybe not the best representation of that, but There's only 7 games left in the
these A's
season.
doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to
Yeah,
get
presentation
up
is.
there.
They always nail presentation. They find a way to just improve on it every year. I like the immersion, you know. I kind of wish they would have shown the National League there. That would have been a perfect time to explain it.
2 strikes.
But that's all right. Don't see how much it could get worse than it is now. I think it's just you, man.
Foul ball still.
That's
1-2
baseball.
count.
You did say it could be your camera angle, though, for real. Ground ball, that'll get through. Butler gets a knock.
And the leadoff man aboard.
In the hunt for the #1 draft pick. Yeah, they're with the Angels, yeah.
Up next for the A's, third base.
I can't remember which team has the worst record right
Now
now.
here's Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1.
I think it's the Marlins. I think they got the worst record. Oh, no, it's the Rockies. I think they are already at 100 losses.
And that's in for a strike.
I think it's them. I mean, the A's are bad, but they haven't lost 100 games, so.
Outside.
I still don't
the
consider that a
ball.
swing. I don't know how that's not considered a swing.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Gio Urshela. Or as I accidentally said earlier in the stream, Ursula.
That one a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay. Once Ricky Halladay misses 10 calls, he's entering Summersgill territory, and he's at 5 right now.
Swings through.
Gets
that.
Urshela.
Strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, we didn't get the call on the mound to pitch before. Felt like he should have had him look.
Here's
at
J.J.
it. But,
Blade.
you know, that's good composure right there. He
Had a
found
solo
way to
home
come
run in
back
the
with
second.
Another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Still don't know how he hit that home run. But he did.
And first offering is fouled off.
Is it that opera one you were talking about? Popped him up.
Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Reynolds.
In and to his
Go
right.
grab it.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Someone remind me in the 8th inning, or at least at the 7th inning, because I know I'm going to forget, to get Andrew McCutcheon another at bat.
Next up for the A's, Kyle McCann. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Got you on Chrome so far, so good, no lag. That is good. That is good.
And delivers outside.
All right, we're at 6.
Leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
We are at 6.
Strike 1.
Just not able
1-1
to
to Kyle
catch up
McCann.
velocity.
Man, I guess Summersgill took the year off, and they had to find somebody to replace him.
Schemes. Picks over. And he's back in
I
safely.
forgot Lawrence Butler was
I
on
think you want
first
to get a
base.
one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not
Coach,
a power
when we got
guy,
the next
so
episode coming out?
Make sure that you can get some length on the secondary.
I ball
lead
it
and
hard.
perhaps score on a ball in the
Lauded O'Neal Cruz barely has to move for it.
He's got it. And that'll
Good
do
inning.
it. The A's strand 1. And they trail it 4-1.
Cook Bay Gonzalez. 8-9-1 due up.
Welcome
the A's
back,
are going to
and
the
they
pin.
turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. JT Ginn.
I think I need to turn
They
down
didn't
the
get much
CPU
length out of
hook,
their
maybe
starter
by
in this
one.
So they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length
Because,
out of him right here
I mean,
if they can get it.
It's the fourth inning.
Now at the plate. Reached on an infield
He's only giving up
single
4
his first
runs. I
time.
mean, do you really
It's
pull him?
interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting
JT
someone
Ginn.
who has maybe above
He actually made a
average
couple
speed, but
starts
he
for
does.
us when we had the A's franchise a couple years ago. Wasn't really a long-term member of the team, though.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
One
What
ball.
about him playing
That was the
another
franchise
position
roster?
on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people.
Billy
You
Cook.
might even be able to put him in center field.
River Town of the franchise.
Comes up
That was
empty as he
disgusting.
chases that one in the dirt. On to first, gets it.
That was absolutely
One away
filthy.
on a drop third strike.
Well, that's a curveball that people
Cook
like
will
to
strike out.
describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see
Offline
why.
Royals.
It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard.
Next
and it
episode
gets
might be either on
plenty of
April
bite
Fool's
on
Day
the
or
end.
Wednesday.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, G1 Bay. Yeah,
He
big
probably would have
swing
called
and a
that a
miss.
strike anyway.
0-1's the count.
Would love to use Caglione this year. Oh my god. Did the Royals call him up yet? Or they send him down?
That
That's a
misses
ball.
the zone, and that's ball 1. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Double A. He had a rockin' spring.
That one hit to right.
Bay with a
Butler.
little flippy do there.
And there's 2 down.
2 down. In LDS and San Fran.
Now batting.
Who you facing? Or are you
So
waiting?
the Pirates batting order turns over. Now, Nick Gonzalez.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First
There's
offering,
Nick
and it just
Gonzalez.
misses.
Well,
What's up, Randy?
I
How about
think
them 3-0
he's
Cardinals?
trying to get a feel
Dude.
for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone
Playing better
either
than the
way.
Cubs are.
He looked a little
Cubs are gonna
shocked for a
Cub.
second there.
I'm sure they're going to wait, like, until someone blows the game 10 times before they make a decision.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Bleday makes the catch, inning over.
I have watched all 3 of the Cubs games, like, against Arizona. They're playing really hard. Like, I know it doesn't look like they are, but they are making some heads-up defensive plays. If you haven't seen it, I recommend to go watch the game that happened yesterday
And we'll
when
go back to the
PCA
ballpark.
threw out Naylor
And here
going to
is
third base.
Miguel Andujar.
That throw was unbelievable.
Andujar, in his
You
7th
literally
season,
could not have made a
30
better
years
throw
old
than that.
Now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Really shocked how you started out? I'm not.
That one
Ball 2.
missed.
2-0 to
Right now,
Andujar.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
I think the Cubs will be facing the Athletics here, so we'll see.
Ground ball, left side.
The Cubs better sweep the
On to
Athletics.
first.
I'm just going to go ahead and say
And the
it. They
leadoff man
better
sits
sweep
down
them.
in their half of the 5th.
But they would.
Good late
they
bite
will.
on that slider.
That's
Got the
fine,
hitter
no.
out front, rolled over on it.
You got the Angels
Exactly
next.
what he was supposed to do.
You'll probably sweep them.
Daniel Susak up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time.
The Angels lost like what? 2 against the White Sox? Including a big blowout?
No, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more
Count
inning,
1-0.
anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish
I
line.
think we're going to pull Skeens after this inning just to make sure he don't get hurt.
Check swing, called strike. hit.
Boy, these
Center
A's are not
field.
playing like they've lost 90-something games.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
No problem.
Here's the second.
The Cubs have a
baseman,
gauntlet
Zach
of a schedule,
Gallo.
man.
1 for
After
2.
the A's, they have a gauntlet of a schedule.
And a first pitch fastball.
Their bullpen
is
keeps
in for a
imploding, which
strike.
shocker, it's probably going to. The Cubs will be out of it by May if they keep this crap up.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Susak, the base runner at first with one out.
1-1 to Zach Geloff.
And that
They
one
just
in
refuse
there
to
at the
swing.
knees for a strike. Now 1-2.
How was the crowd opening day, Randy? I think you were there, right? Ground ball. Come on, double play ball. Double play ball. Double play ball.
And that's 2.
Attaboy. That's what we wanted.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Good turn by
Last
the
half of the
infield.
fifth coming up. It's
Bottom
the
fifth we go.
Pirates 4 and the A's 1.
It was a full crowd. Nice. Lark mode. Enjoy Vice City, dude. Nice job.
Back here at PNC Park, and now the center
Here's
fielder,
Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. We may let Skeens go another inning. But if he gives up another hit, we'll take him out.
Again, back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates putting together some
O'Neal
really
Cruz,
good at-bats
342 in his
this
last
game.
10
There's been a
games.
lot
Love to see
like
it.
with how
Be
they're
nice to
approaching
see
their
it here
chances
because
at
I
the
cannot
plate.
hit with this
It looked
guy
to me
whatsoever.
Like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say
Last year I had problems hitting with Bobby Witt Jr. And now it's just me and superstars, right? Like I cannot hit with superstar players.
Left
Cruz hits that
field,
pretty hard to left, but Andujar got a good jump.
Makes the catch for
One
the
down.
out.
Going to the Guardians home opener against the
B-Ray
White
coming to
Sox.
the
Oh,
plate
that's going to be
now.
a fun time. That's going to be a fun time.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number
When's
5.
the home opener? What do you guys think of those Yankees bats that they've been using?
Fastball out of the hand looks so good, and then
Apparently very
sometimes it's
legal.
in hitting zone.
Like legal,
Hard to
they
get
can
the
use
barrel
those
to it.
bats, but
Out to
Reynolds
short.
going to tap it.
Wilson.
Nice play
And
by
they
Wilson.
take care
2
of
down.
Reynolds for the out.
April 8th.
2 down.
Here's
bases
Joey
empty.
Bart. Look at those numbers,
Joey
man.
Bart,
805
the next
OPS,
Pirate
29
today.
homers,
Both
83
2 in this
RBIs.
one.
Leads our team in home runs. Did not expect that.
Hard hit to third.
No home run here,
Throw
though.
to first, and that will end the inning.
Halfway done.
Bucks go down quietly as they
Here in
hold on to a
PNC Park.
4-1 lead.
4-1 Pirates.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
I think I'm going to turn down the CPU hook, maybe one slider, because pulling Spriggs after 3 innings is kind of too early, but I get it.
Cut on and lifted
Right
in the
field,
air.
Bay gets a good jump.
Bay snags it on the
You
run.
will rob Jacob Wilson of a hit. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The CPU hook, I haven't changed it. I haven't changed a lot of my settings. I think the only thing I changed was
Rooker in now. Takes ball 1 off the
trade
plate.
frequency. What was it I changed? There was something else I changed, but everything's mostly on default.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. The A's trailing by 3.
I think they do
We're
a
in the
solid
top
job.
half of the
I mean,
6th.
at least in my franchise, I think they do a solid job at switching pitchers out when it comes to the bullpen. But I
Swing and a
think I'll
miss
turn
as
it
he
down
chases
just a
down
notch,
one darting out of the zone.
just to see if it can be a little bit better.
Swings through
Skeens
it,
gets
that's a
Rooker
strikeout.
again.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
5
2
Ks.
outs, space is empty. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
It'll be May 24th.
That one at triple digits.
And we do have an
As good
off
as things
day.
It can be a tough day at the office, even for
We do
the
have an off day
Skippers.
between now
Seeing
and
the offense just
the next
sputter,
series
not able to
against
get
the
anything
Reds, so
going.
we can use the bullpen a little bit. I guess I will use Andrew Haney. I kind of want to see him. I don't think I've used Andrew Haney at all this year.
And that is
Fouled
out
off,
of play.
0-2. What game is that one, Randy? Like, who are the Cardinals playing?
And
God,
that is
how do you lay off that?
downstairs. And the count 1-2.
How do you lay off that? The Guardians ballpark pass?
That's
Oh, that's
inside.
it.
He's really
Man, how do you lay
tightening
off
up his
that?
hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Holy smokes. 99 vision by Lawrence Butler.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Good piece of swinging, huh? Are you
Out
serious?
towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base
Sinker
hit.
off the
So
plate,
gets
and he
on
gets a hit
base
off
and
that.
keeps it going.
Okay. All right.
Now batting third baseman, Gio.
Whatever
Gio
you
Urshela
say,
to
man.
plate. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Wow, Urshela is killing it versus righties. Holy smokes. Is he not starting at all against lefties? Look where that pitch was. 94 off the plate, and Lawrence Butler's like, yeah, I'll pull that. There he goes.
Runner on the goal. That's in for a
Joey
strike.
Bart's throw. No.
Safe. It's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive.
25th
right there
stolen
with
base
2
in the year
outs.
for
It's kind of
Butler.
a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Should have made me thrown over there.
Butler at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
So here's what's going to happen. We're either going to give up a 2-run homer to Urshela here, or we're going to walk him and we're going to give up a home run to the next guy. That's not what I want to do. Oh, it
And
wanted
that one
to.
is lifted in the
It
air.
wanted to.
Reynolds
Reynolds will make the catch.
makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. So no
All right.
runs here on a base hit, no errors.
That
and
will be
one
it
left.
for Paul
We go
Skeens
to
in
the
his last
bottom
start at
half
home
of
for the
inning
year.
Number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up.
1 run
It's
on
the
6
Pirates
hits.
4,
I think he had
and the
6
A's
strikeouts.
1.
Good stuff.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen
Oh,
so
boy.
far this season.
Oh, they actually have a 502 strikeouts. Everything else looks awful. But apparently their bullpen gets strikeouts. It's JT Ginn back out there for another inning.
That missed by a
Here's
lot.
Martinez.
And it's 1-0.
What do we got here? Yeah. Yeah, we'll bring in Haney for the next. Actually, no, we won't. Two guys that have pretty weak contact. Actually, no, we won't. We're going to get Yarborough. I haven't played with him since we acquired him. So we're getting Ron Yarborough in for the 7th.
He was late there. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Paul Skeen's leading the National League in WAR when it comes to pitchers. Very nice.
And now 1 and 2.
I'm very excited to do the an off season
2 strikes.
because I want to see where some of these big players go. Like Vlad Jr., I want to see where he goes.
Swings and misses. Slider got
Umpire
him for
probably would have called that a
three.
strike, so it's all
Definitely
right.
made him chase a little bit out of his zone
One
right
down.
there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty
I still suck at
textbook
hitting,
pitching.
man.
Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your
Amos,
pitch
why
where
don't
he
you ever play
doesn't have
Diamond
much of a
Dynasty?
chance to
Because
do
I
any
would be
damage.
no hit
Kind of
every
Falefa
single game.
in the box again. Takes the strike.
I would be no hit every single game.
Strike 2.
Because I don't use PCI either, so
0-2 is the count.
that puts me at a disadvantage. I was early on that? Okay.
One down, base is empty.
Dude,
Chases
just
in the
kill me.
dirt, slider
Just
there.
kill me.
Susak collects, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling
All
you,
right.
pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next, Spencer Horwitz.
Don't swing.
And
Of course, he
through
calls
there
that a
for
strike.
Going
Jesus
away.
Christ, this umpire has been one of the worst I've seen in a long time. He's been squeezing Skeens the whole game. Yet the ace pitchers are getting pretty much every corner. Except for one pitch they didn't get.
And that's
That's the ball.
downstairs and outside.
1 and 2 for Spencer. We haven't seen a big blast from him since the Diamondbacks episode.
1 and 2 here. In the air to left, down
It's a
the
little
line.
jam shot. Andujar will not get there.
And that drops foul. That one
Side,
not
2 and 2.
close. Now 2 and 2.
Spencer Horwitz with his potential upgrade. Going from a C to a B. Also, David Bednar got an upgrade. I did not make the upgrade. The game did it. He was a C, and now he got upgraded to a B.
Way
Inside.
gets out
Full
of
count.
the way.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there.
Billy
as if
Cook is on deck.
His run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. Inside.
And that will
That's
be a
ball
walk.
4. That's a great at bat. He
Good
saw
job, Spencer.
A lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall.
Here's Billy Cook.
Very gritty.
So digging in, Billy Cook.
I think I see Coach in the stands there. Thought you were a Royals fan. What the heck? Oh,
And that one lifted in the air.
if he had
center
some more
field.
power, that ball would have went farther.
And that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 4-1.
Nothing doing. Let's go to the 7th. We're going to go to the pen, and we're going to have a stream debut of Mr. Ryan Yarborough.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan
He's been
Yarborough.
good so far.
Well, good luck against this guy.
We
He's
need
been
another lefty for
extremely
the
tough to hit
bullpen.
this year.
Went out and
His
got him
numbers
from the
are
Blue
excellent.
Jays for our number 10 prospect. Blue Jays had him in AAA, so
Leading off for the Athletics, center fielder JJ.
that's what I wanted. JJ Bleday back to the 2nd inning, had a solo shot off of Skeens. Wind blowing in at 8 miles an hour, 55 power, sinker down and away. Okay. That was a home run. So, Yarborough not really a high velo guy.
Inside.
That's inside.
And that is ball one.
Well,
I
on
kinda like
paper,
finesse pitchers.
It's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
We had to DFA
And he grounds one to the
Caleb
right side.
Ferguson
And that's
to make room for
just foul.
Yarborough. Take a look at him here. 33-year-old, 71 overall lefty. Slurve, sinker, fastball, circle change, and cutter are his pitches. And he's been good. Like I said, he's been good. He was in AAA with the Blue Jays when we acquired him. And in 18 games, not bad. Not bad. ERA of 1.4. Whip whip at 0.7. It's been a very nice addition to our bullpen.
Ground ball right
Gonna
side.
ground out.
And that
Gonzalez.
chance handled. That's the first out.
Throw out
Top of the
Blade.
seventh.
1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays
I need
you
to see if the
make, you
Braves
can't
have something like
execute
that.
the small
Surely the
stuff,
Braves have something
just
like that,
we
right?
saw.
So up next, Kyle McCann. That's
I tell Leo I would
outside.
take him
1-0.
to a baseball game this year. Ground ball, past Cook.
And it finds its way through
So
for a
despite
hit.
all those high fielding ratings and reaction times, it doesn't matter. Still get stuck in sludge.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from
Hey,
first,
there
it
you go.
feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Miguel Andujar 0 for 2 tonight.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Oh yeah, we do have a good pickoff move, but he's not really going to steal, I don't think. 19 speed and 0 steal.
Ball one there.
Braves had it, but they got rid of it. Boo.
The lefty ready and a 1-1. In the air,
Jam
out to
shot,
center.
Gonzalez. Not going to
Makes
get
his
it.
way towards it. That'll drop
Cruz
down as he
will
plays it
still
on.
get the force out at
That's the
second base,
second out of the
though.
inning on the force play.
Nice heads-up play, 2 down.
Plays that happen sometimes, but
That's a
never
tough spot
really
for the runner.
sure.
You
It
don't
seems
know
like
if it's
he
going to
just
get
got
caught
a
or not.
bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect. to
Cruz
the
will
out.
get the out at second, so we still get an out.
Now at the plate, Daniel Susak.
So with 2 down, here is Susak.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I like Yarborough's stuff. I just got to get used to it.
Andujar off of first with 2 away.
Wait, what'd that say? Oh, okay.
Next offering is
Hey,
in
Coach,
for a
any word
strike.
on if I said anything about Jonathan India? I saw he got hit in the face today. I'm to the Susak. Oh
And that
my
one is
God.
inside.
You do not call anything on that side of the plate, do you? That is 8 missed calls you've missed. Class A is a douche. Oh
That
my
misses.
God.
Ball 3.
I do gotta ask though,
RBI
like, I
spot
mean,
here. Just gotta stay focused on the pitch.
I don't know why
So
he would
motion,
throw at
so
him
something in the gap
intentionally,
should definitely
especially
score.
with like
Zach Geloff. Waiting in the on-deck
Who was hitting
circle.
behind
They can
India?
get him up. He'd represent the tying
Was
run,
it
so
Bobby that was
critical
hitting
pitch right
behind
here.
India?
2 outs. On the
Foul
ground
ball?
to the left.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the
I don't know if
at-bat.
I'd still hesitate on calling it intentional. Hey, he calls it.
Down on strikes. He didn't make it
Apparently,
easy
Clase
for him
likes
on
to
the
throw
mound,
inside a
but
lot.
They still get the strikeout. The
He is a little bit of a wild card.
And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Look at that. Look at those news. Nothing but Rangers and Dodgers. Is this a World Series preview hint that we're getting here? Shohei Ohtani's 47 home runs. That dude is not a human being. He's not a human being. G1 Bay rips it to right field. Oh, man, I was hoping I was going to get by him.
And that turns the lineup over.
Lead off knock. It was a 5-run game.
Nick Gonzalez. the
Oh,
next
okay.
Pirates
I didn't know
hitter.
what the score was. I don't know. Who do we want here? Let's get Majinski warming up. Because Holderman needs a day off. His cutter is nasty.
Right through there for a strike.
What is Susak's numbers?
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Ooh, is that 66? I'm blind as a bat. Okay, he's got like 66 everything. There goes Bay.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Ball up.
There's the ball. Throw to second.
We are given a gift. 11th stolen base of the year for G1 Bay. How do I get this screen?
The
Ground
to
ball.
Third.
Nick Gonzalez will be thrown
Throws to
out.
first in time. And
One
one
down.
away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
All right, Cruz.
Swing and a miss.
I'm an idiot.
That's strike 1.
On the
I'm not
mound,
very
take a
bright.
note, you see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the
Come on,
count,
Cruz. Let's get a hit.
try to climb the ladder.
Just missed.
The fielding rating screen. I know you play on PlayStation. On Xbox, it's right
One out,
trigger
the runner
and
at
clicking in
second
the
near
right stick.
Bottom of the 7th.
So it might be something similar to PlayStation. But on Xbox, it's the right trigger and clicking in the right stick. Oh, okay. Oh, you play on Xbox? Yeah, it's a change. It used to be you would just, I think, click on the stick. But they made adjustments because of the ambush hitting. Atta baby, Cruz! That will easily score Bay. And Cruz is running, and he's a hustling. He wants 3. And by golly, Cruz is going to get 3.
Expecting the big arm at center
RBI
field.
triple, O'Neal
Picks
Cruz.
up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
I hate the cereal eating thing. That's so cringy. Okay. We should call it porridge eating, not cereal eating. Eating the porridge.
One down, runner at third. Here's the left fielder.
Okay,
Brian
Boomer.
Reynolds.
Man, I'm 35.
First pitch misses. Runner on at third, one gone.
I don't mind like the gritty and stuff like that. But like, I want to know who came up with the idea of like, I'm going to celebrate. Just, it's humorous, okay? It's humorous. Reynolds ground ball. That will score Cruz. 2 down, 6-1. Pirates.
2 down, bases empty. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter.
I'm going to call it porridge. I think it's like cereal, right?
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Man, Bart's had like 3 good pitches to hit tonight, and we have got nothing for it.
And that is that.
Braves do something that's like a stirring motion.
2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the A's 1.
Can't be like that baseball, that college baseball player that did like the line of drug sniffing as a celebration. That was rough.
And you know,
that's an oof right there, my guy.
when they're called upon with big leagues
Do I think
because
Kelenic is a
it
trade
just doesn't
target?
have the same intensity as a tight game. So
In real
we'll
life?
see how
I don't know
sharp
if you
he
mean in
is.
real life or
Your mental toughness
franchise.
matters in
I'm assuming you
situations
mean in
like
real
this
life.
as well.
Back to the top of the order. The batter now, Zach Geloff. 1 for 3. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, with the outfield they have? I don't know. I don't think anyone wants Kelenic right now. He hasn't. I'd have to look his numbers up. Brian, you're good at doing that. What are Kelenic's numbers over the last year?
Stays
I
alive.
got a friend that lives nearby, and he's a big Braves fan, and he talks about how Kelenic has just been not great whatsoever. Geloff
Line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field.
will hit that
So a runner
in the left
aboard
center.
to start the inning.
Like, would he make sense for you to look at him with KC? Oh, let's see, a
Jacob
lefty,
Wilson will hit
a lefty
next.
bat.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on.
I wouldn't give
Everybody's
too
gonna look over
much
the shoulder
for
and
him.
say, I'm just going to keep
He
the
could be a
line
nice
moving.
little
Don't try to do
backup
too
piece
much.
for you.
First pitch, and
I
it
think.
just misses.
Another one could be Mickey Moniak. He's also a lefty. Got some speed. I don't know what Kelenic's speed is in the game. But he could be an okay target for you.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Who do the Royals have in the
Let hitter
outfield
get
right
his
now?
Arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
I think last year I traded for Mickey Moniak in
Here's a 1-1.
the Royals franchise.
Swing and a pop.
He only stayed with
foul
us for
and
half a
play off
season,
to the
but-
right side, that'll find the stands.
Just gonna repost that. That's funny. What do we want here? It's been chasing the sweeper a lot. It's not where I wanted that, but we'll take it. 1 down.
Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker.
Supposedly the
3
Orioles are open to
strikeouts
trading
already. He's 0 for
Mountcastle.
3.
What? Why would you do that?
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
India, Isbell, and Renfro.
On the ground,
Double
right
play
side,
ball.
4, 6, 3. It's a double
Good stuff,
play.
guys.
And
Good
that'll
stuff.
do it for the
Second
inning.
double play
No
turned
runs,
in
1
as
hit,
many
no
innings.
errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Pirates.
Let's
6
go.
and
Bottom of the 8th
A's
here in
1.
Pittsburgh. They got India playing in the outfield? Is that true?
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michel Otonez.
His
And
name's
with the big
Michelle.
deficit on the scoreboard, He almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters.
I've never
for
heard of this
relievers.
cat. Michelle Otanez, 27-year-old, 71 overall righty. Fastball, slider, and sinkers. Got some high velo. Wasn't great, but not awful last year. He is absolutely abysmal this year. 108 strikeouts, though, in 82 innings. That's pretty high. O'Hearn, Mayo, Bisaya. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, boy.
In their numbers, but I think it's tough
Dude,
to get
somebody.
this
Oh,
type of
timeout.
appearance the
Timeout.
same way
Dang
you
it.
would
Timeout.
for one in a close game.
Dadgummit.
Stands in now and watches strike one.
All right, well, now Martinez has to take the at-bat. McCutchen time. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let Martinez take the at-bat, and then we're going to let McCutchen hit for IKF. And then we'll put Hayes in at third, and McCutchen will probably come out. I mean, we've got a big lead. Maybe we'll let McCutchen play just the outfield, just one last time. Hopefully that doesn't cost us a game, but because I don't think we'll get the G1 Bay. If we get the G1 Bay, now let's don't risk it. He'll come in for IKF. We'll slide Billy Cook to short. Hayes will come in and play third. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do.
The 0-1.
I don't want McCutchen to start with a 0-1 count. That's all right. Because I don't plan on bringing McCutchen back.
Can live up in the
I really
zone
don't.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
1-2 to JD Martinez.
The 1-2.
That's out.
I'll admit, he hasn't been a great signing. Oh my God, for that reason. Jesus, this dude can't hit nothing.
There's another strikeout, and those are just
That vision
continuing
is
to pile
awful.
up. His confidence level has got to be dropped.
All right,
He's gotta
let's
find a way
bring
to make an
in-
adjustment booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
I know,
and
then
the
we better
ground
win
out.
it all. That'd be nice. All right, let's get Andrew McCutchen one
So
final
now
at
the
bat.
pinch hitter, Andrew McCutchen looking to start something with 1 gone.
Granted, if we don't make the playoffs, that is. But let's get him one more at bat.
And there's a strike. Good
Pirate
here at
great.
98. Otanez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Check swing.
McCutchen checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go.
1-1. Should have been a strike
Bases empty,
anyway.
1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Hey, gum, dude.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there.
1-2
just
to
getting
Andrew
out in front of the
McCutchen.
Slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that just
I was waiting for the
misses.
umpire to call that a strike. I was going to be so mad.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And he strikes out.
Chance
Not allowed to
strike
hit
out the side
anything.
Now, you talk about the benefits,
Not
the
allowed to hit
advantages
anything.
of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get
Watch
into
McCutchen be a
themselves.
free agent until he's
Knowing that
43.
They can
Yeah.
miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Horowitz
Off the plate,
stands
ball
in
one.
with 2
1-0.
away as he takes a ball. The A's bullpen
that
has some
reminds me.
movement. Dylan Floro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. McFarland getting cranked up as well.
Look, if I have to
On the
re-sign
ground,
McCutchen to a minor
and
league deal, I'll do
foul
it.
ball.
He deserves respect.
Swing and a
Good lord.
miss. That one at 99.
How long did I roll with Michael
1-2.
Massey last year? How long did I have Michael Massey last year? I think maybe a couple seasons. I think I had him for maybe 2 seasons. It was either him or Isbell I traded away, and I can't remember which one it was.
2 down, nobody on. Not close with that one. 2-2.
I know near the end of the series, Massey was still. Dadgummit, dude, I suck.
And that's 3 straight
Michael Massey
strikeouts.
was still
Nothing
performing
doing
very
here
well.
for Pittsburgh. They still lead it though. 6-1.
I don't remember which team he was on though.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew
Andrew
Heaney.
McCutcheon's out of
Well, he struggled
position.
quite a bit,
How dare
so
you?
This is another opportunity to get on the
Let's
right
see
track.
here.
He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
G1 Bay can play short. All right, we'll just do it this way. Andrew
Here's the
McCutcheon,
cleanup
one
hitter,
last time.
Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder.
Out there in right field. It ain't going to be pretty if they hit it to him, but McCutcheon deserves to be out there in the field one more time.
He
What are
swings
my
and
house rules
fouls
on
one
trades? 1 trade a month. July, you're allowed 2 trades. Man, how can I explain this without drawing it out?
Way out
I cannot
front for
trade
strike 2.
away or acquire players that have been with the same team for 5 or more consecutive seasons. I call that the cornerstone rule. And I guess to sum it up, the trades have to be
Swing and
fair.
a miss. Got him to go
Like,
off the
it's still
ladder
really
for the
easy to
K.
fleece trades in this
Tough.
game.
You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone.
Like, if
but
I'm
that's
trading
one
a
of the
C
hardest
potential
things.
guy,
And when
no
you
matter
see a
how good
pitch
he's
out of the
hitting, I
hand
can't go get an A.
at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that.
But that's
pitch.
the-
If I
that's
can
the
see
simple
it really
version of
well
it.
At eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
I have it in the
Urshela
Discord,
box with one
Crazy
away
Coach.
as he takes
If you want to
ball
read it,
1.
you can read it there. But it's not much more complicated than that. Moneyball, what's going on, dude?
Swing and a ground
Nice play by
ball up
Bay.
the middle.
Two down.
Throws to first. Urshela is out.
Now batting.
Have I seen the Bob Dylan movie? I have not.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, J.J.
Love the
Bleday.
cornerstone rule.
He's already
Thanks, man.
homered here in this one.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
I think the cornerstone rule makes it harder, like in a good way.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Like, I could have went out and got anybody. But
They're down to
and it also keeps me from just like for example, you know, we have, for example, we have Cabrian Hayes, who's just not really doing it for us, but I can't trade him away because he's been with the team for 5 or more consecutive seasons. It would just be so easy to trade him away because the game logic sees, oh, a third baseman, B potential, 28 years old player. They don't see the contract. They don't see, you know, how long he's been with a team. So it's easy to trade Hayes away. So that kind of just makes me have to deal with it, you know, in a way. But so like you can't go out and get Vlad this season. I mean, free agency's a whole different game. Like free agency's, that's different.
Changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to
Just in
track.
talk of trades, the cornerstone rule applies.
And a foul
Free
ball, he
agency's
stays
free
alive.
game. I don't think we'll go out and get Vlad, though. I want to see where he goes so bad.
0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
But trade for him at the deadline. No, I cannot trade for him at the deadline. Correct.
Change the eye level,
You are
have
correct.
him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Yeah, Moneyball's been here for a while. I appreciate you being here as long as you have, Moneyball. Like, technically, on the trade deadline this year, the Cubs had Seiya Suzuki on the deadline, the trade block. I could have went out and got Seiya Suzuki, but I didn't because I don't think we honestly had the resources to get him. What
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Who could use the defense to take him on? Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, that's the thing, though. It would be too easy to get rid of him. It makes me really feel... It makes me... How can I say this?
Fights it off, you'll see another.
It makes me think more carefully when I extend players, you know. There was a lot of that in the Royals franchise last year. Salvador Perez's contract, Bobby Witt Jr.'s contract.
Still 1-2.
Who was the other one that they had? Vinny Pasquantino had a contract. Freddie Fermin had a contract. You know, I couldn't trade any of those guys.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
What about interdivision? Oh, that's up to you. I usually stay away from interdivision trades, but that's just me. I won't not do one.
Nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
If a team that's competing is trying to give away like their top reliever or top pitcher, I don't usually engage with that because that just doesn't make sense. But that's at your decision.
The 1-2.
Atta boy.
Swing and a miss, and that is the ball.
Andrew Haney comes in and finally shuts the daggum door.
Huge sweep, and now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled.
Good final win here at home. The last 7 games will be on the road.
6-1 is your final here today.
I want to do another game tonight.
And our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying
I don't know.
so long.
Asking you about that with the Cubs for Suzuki. Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind. If it hits the parameters, I mean, anything's kind of on the table. But the Cubs, in this specific example, the Cubs are competing with us. They're competing with us for the NL Central. So I realistically would not go out and get Suzuki. Because it just doesn't make sense for them to have them on the block. Now, if the Cubs were dead last in the Central and, you know, they weren't competing, I would maybe consider it. But it just didn't make sense. Yes, both sides. Yeah, dude. I'm glad you find interest in it. I really do. I appreciate that. It just that the game is so easy to fleece still, so you kind of have to set parameters, because if you don't, then it's way too easy to just fleece this game. So but all the guidelines are in the Discord. I guess I could make them cleaner, but it's all mostly there. Okay, we'll do another game. I'm feeling another game. Good win. 6-1. So we sweep the A's. Let's set up the situation as we're going to play the very first game against the Reds. Because I randomly got the Batista one. Okay. So we get an off day. I don't expect our minor leagues to do anything. Alright, so I want to play with Mitch Keller. So that works out. Okay, so let's see what's going on. let's check out the standings. Here's what we got. So we got a 1-game lead over the Cubs right now in the Central. We have a chance to win the Central, but it's the wild card that we're paying attention to. Diamondbacks and Braves have already got the wild card all locked up. So you've got the Cubs, you've got the Mets, you've got the Padres, all in it still. Padres are slipping, but they're all in it. Technically, you count us as well. So 4 teams are fighting for 2 spots, pretty much. Winner of the Central, and then 3 more teams fighting for that last wild card spot. That's where we're at right now. And everyone has the same strength of schedule. We've got 3 against the Reds, and then 3 against the Braves on the road. The Cubs are at home to take on the Mets. That's going to be a big series right there. A team will probably get eliminated here. And then they got to face the Cardinals. Padres are Padres, they've already started their series. They lost already, but they got 2 with Milwaukee, and then they got to face the Diamondbacks. And then, what was the other team? That was it. So, like I said, everyone's got the same strength of schedule, in a way. Everyone faces a team that's pretty bad, or under 500, and then they face a team that's a playoff team. So, everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's in the same boat. I don't like our odds, to be honest, against Atlanta being our last situation here. So what we'll do, if you guys want to do another game, we'll play this game against Cincinnati, and then after the game, we'll sim it out to see if we make the playoffs or not. That way, the next episode will either be the beginning of the playoffs or it'll be the offseason. Do you guys want to do that, or do we want to save it for tomorrow? I'll let you guys tell me what you want. Because I don't work tomorrow. I got time, baby. I got time. What is that? Yeah, that doesn't look intentional. That just looks like a thing that got away. Another one. Okay, cool. I'm all for it. Let's do it. So we're going to hop into this game. Mitch Keller versus Rhett Lauder. The Reds, for those who don't know, the Reds were leading the division pretty much up until the All-Star break. The All-Star break happened, and then the Reds just kind of fell off a cliff. I mean, that's the best way I could put it. They fell off a cliff. And now they're eliminated. They literally cannot make the playoffs whatsoever. So this will be the first time we play the Reds this year. Or I meant, not the first time we play the Reds, but you get what I'm saying. Let's hop into it then. You guys want another game? Let's do another game. I'm probably going to be awful, but let's do another game. Great American Small Park. That's not right. Usually when I'm away, I just like to do the show network. Everything's clear skies. Let's do partly cloudy. Mitch Keller on the bump. Everyone had an off day, and we got some icebergs. Okay, what do we got here? I still want Joey Bart to hit. Man, should I put Brian Reynolds at leadoff? No, he's doing great. Let's don't do that. Let's don't make this complicated. Oh, and just to show you guys what I was talking about, David Bednar is now a B potential. He was a C, but for some reason he got bumped up to a B potential. So, he's been good, though. 46 saves, 8 blown saves, ERA 2.5. Maybe he deserves it. I don't know. Let's see here. IKF, Sawinski, and Hayes. Okay. Man, Martinez is just not cutting it. Do we not hit Martinez tonight? We really need to win this game. Who gives us the best chance? Who do you guys want to see DH? Martinez or McCutchen? I hate Craig Counsell's responses to these questions. Hey, Craig, what do you think of today's pitching performance? Oh, in the 8th inning, we just didn't pitch well, and they got pitches to hit, and they did something with them. Yeah, no joke, man. That's, yeah, that sums it up. That sums it up right there. McCutchen? All right, let's do it. What's up, Cyber? Andy. Oh, you want our backup catcher? Huh. The backup catcher. You know what? We may do that. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to let Bart DH, and we're going to have Indy Rodriguez behind the plate. You're a madman. We are going to kind of move him down in the lineup, though. All right, let's try it. What's up, Cyber? Pirates 84 and 72. We're going to keep an eye on the scores at the bottom of the screen. See how the Cubs do, the Mets do, and the Padres. Reds are 76 and 80. This is a good lineup that the Reds have. Like, it's just not doing that well.
Hello and
Very
welcome.
Bill Belichick
Thanks for
answers.
joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
Wow, this is all the storylines I got, huh? Okay. League news. We increased the lead to a game and a half over the Cubs. That tells me that the Cubs lost already. I hate that they haven't fixed that yet. But that's okay. Rangers clinched the West. And nothing to talk about the farm report. So, there you go.
All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute
Paul
gem
Skeens.
last time out.
He's not pitching today.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly
17 wins for Paul
untouchable.
Skeens.
Opposing
There you go. There's the last game against the A's. 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 run.
And we'll see if his teammate can match
5
it today.
Ks, no walks, 85 pitches. We got to protect him. Don't want him to get hurt. Good stuff.
First pitch coming your way next.
I want to give Bill Belichick answers.
Just a
Like,
little
who's
bit
your
away
favorite
from
player
first
on your
pitch,
Pirates team?
and
Just the
starting
guy
in
that
this
hits the
one,
best, you
Brett
know?
Lauder.
Whoever puts bat on ball best.
Coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you
Brett
how
Lauder.
effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around.
I saw him
add
pitch
and
for the,
subtract, change up
Lookouts
the look
before.
so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll
Let's see what
he's
we
got
got
this
in
one.
store.
Ready to go now? Now it's the
The good
second
news
baseman,
is,
Nick
the good
Gonzalez.
news is,
Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career.
if wow, the wind's blowing out too. If it's true that the Cubs lost already, we have a game and a half. We do have a little bit of wiggle room, but nothing that we can lack on. Like, if we lose this game, it won't be the end of the
High
world.
for RBIs in a season.
But I'd prefer not to.
And that one is
Obviously. We need to win.
downstairs. And we're underway here in Cincinnati.
My guy, it's all good. How have you been doing? Checking out Brett Lauder. Look at this stud. 22 years old, 82 overall. First round pick in 2023. Fastball, slider, sinker, and circle change for Mr. Lauder in his first complete season. Not too bad. You look past the win-loss. Not too bad. 3.89 ERA, whip of 1.3. 11 quality starts for the man. He could be a problem. He is 3-5 in his last 10 starts, though, so hopefully we're catching him at a cold time.
There's the strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit.
I gotta not
to
swing at bad
what
pitches,
you
too. That would
see,
also-
And he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Our boy Nick Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss. as he was out front. The Pirates could definitely use a win here with the end of the regular season approaching.
We could use a win. You're right.
Swings through
But I'm not going to get it because I swing at everything.
Hey, Chris, that's a way to neutralize
I swing at
his
everything.
speed by keeping him off base.
I'm playing this game for 10 years, and my discipline is still bad.
Pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's what I do.
O'Neal Cruz in the box.
Appreciate you guys
here.
tuning in
Lets that one
tonight.
go
We are
for a
live
ball.
on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you so very much
Pretty
for
late in the season
giving
now,
me
Boog,
part of
and
your
every
time
win or loss is
watching me
magnified. Gotta do
play
your
baseball,
job
I
on
guess.
every play and make sure you don't cost the team by losing focus.
To the right
Little tapper to
side.
first. O'Neal.
Encarnacion
Should have sworn he was
strand.
faster than that,
They
but
put
okay.
the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
He is out.
We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek
As
Shelton.
I continue to
And
not
this
hit with
offense
O'Neal Cruz.
is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock, you're going to drive in a run, you're going to do something productive, even if it's
There's
just
Reynolds.
get a walk to keep the line moving. And that's a great feeling to have. They've got it bottled right now.
Leaving Lurk up, but Jim comes early at 5:30. All right, Coach. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Have a good night. Get those gains. I think that's the right word to saying. Defense for the Reds. Jake Fraley, TJ Friedel, and Reese Hines around the outfield. Jamer Candelario, Ellie De La Cruz, Matt McLean, and Christian Encarnacion. Around the infield, Tyler Stevenson behind the dish, and whoever's DHing.
Hit in the air, left field,
And we are going to be retired 1, 2, 3.
and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score.
Nice quick inning for Louder. Let's go bottom 1. Mitch Keller on the bump.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. And today's starter,
Been
Mitch Keller.
struggling a
Chris,
little
what
bit.
should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a
9 wins,
so
11
far
losses,
this year,
ERA
as
4.5.
evidenced by
Whip
that
is a little
inflated
high.
Whip, but he's going to have to find a way.
He's
to
one of those guys I
limit the
talked
base
about with the
runners,
contract.
Put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know
He's already got a contract with us. 15.4 for the next 3 seasons after this. He's been with Pittsburgh for more than 5 seasons, so I cannot trade him. So we're stuck with him, you know. Fastball, sinker, sweeper, cutter, and slurve.
Guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. And
Now, I'm not
that
saying the
misses.
Reds are going to be easy to
And that's
beat.
ball
That's
one.
not what I'm saying. But we do need to beat them. They're a cold team.
And a pitch. That one
Of course, right as I say that, Fraley is going to rip that into the gap.
banks off the wall.
Cruz will get it in.
Into second easily.
And Jake
with a
Fraley
leadoff double.
leads off the game,
He was
shutting me
all
up.
over that one.
His
Got a
30th double of the
fastball,
year.
Middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So now here's the DH, Spencer
Oh,
Steer.
Spencer Steer. I forgot about you, buddy.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding
I don't
the
do
heart of the
well
plate
against
isn't
Spencer
always
Steer.
gonna be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Man at second. Swings here.
And Spencer Steer takes the fastball left field. Reds up 2-0.
His 9th homer of the year. It's
Why is
2-0.
everyone in this game set on
He
fastballs
absolutely
inside?
crushed that
Everybody in
No
this
doubt
game.
about that one,
You
Boog.
cannot
We
throw a
knew
fastball
he
inside in
wasn't
this
coming
game.
back.
You just can't.
That's exactly
Like, who
the
sits
pitch he
right
was
there?
looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Wind blowing out. A lot of pitches are going to get out of this ballpark.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Here's De La Cruz now as the Reds
Can be
jumped
tough to
on
bounce
us.
back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh
Now the real
inning.
threat. 26 homers, 92 RBIs. I'm sure he's got plenty of stolen bases.
And
Ball
that one in
tattooed.
the air center field. Cruz
Center?
on his way over. Puts it away.
Cruz
for
will
the
glove it
out.
one down. Mitch Keller is a question mark.
Let's take a look at our lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jamer Candelario.
Austin Wins.
Well,
Who's
right in the
Austin
middle
Wins?
of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy,
Okay.
they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there.
Oh,
that,
boy.
puts
All right.
a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Hey, man, like I said, I would like for this team to make the playoffs. If we don't, I think we've got a very strong foundation to build on for next year.
Still only one out here in the inning. On the
Ground
ground,
ball,
right
Gonzalez.
side, Gonzalez throws the first
Two down.
in time.
There was one year, I don't remember which team it was, which franchise it was, but we simmed the complete first season,
Now here is
and they
Tyler
they won the World
Stevenson.
Series.
This has been a career year
And I was
for
like,
him
well,
when
that's
it comes
great,
to
but that
trying
doesn't
to
really
get
count
runs.
because I didn't do anything.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
5 for 21. Hi, boy.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game
We
set.
can't forget, Andy Rodriguez is behind the plate, not Joey Bart.
Swing and a fly ball in the air. Out
Stevenson
towards
will hit one to
center
right.
field. Sawinski
And that
pulls
will do it.
one down. That is the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And it's 2-7.
Dadgum, you Spencer
It's
Steer.
Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
That did not look like a fastball. That looked like some kind of weird changeup. Anyway, 2-0 Reds. We got work to do.
Second inning set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
Technically, these guys are our rivals, by the way.
Horwitz, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Rhett Lauder back on the bump.
Lauder back to work. In there at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton
State,
of
you at
swing
work
and
right
miss
now?
stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Oh, there's the ticker bug at the bottom. Hey, SDS, can you patch this? Thanks.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Ticker will just show the AL averages until it fixes itself, which is kind of annoying.
Hit on the ground to the right
Oh,
side.
that should have been a home run.
He takes it on his own and quickly one away in the
Got the
second.
same issue.
Batting fifth, the designated
I don't know how to report stuff to him.
This is Joey Bart. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
So here comes Joey Bart.
And
Okay.
he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one.
I always make this mistake of playing 2 games at times when I always do worse in the second game.
And there's a
Like,
ball.
if you had to bet money,
Dave Lawrence behind the plate
bet for me to
today.
lose on the second game.
Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Oh,
Now this is in the air down
a little
the
late,
line.
right field. That will go foul.
Reaches for it, but it's foul.
Dave
Foul ball
Lawrence.
Still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Surely he's going to be
Try
better
get
than
the fastball
Holiday.
slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the
Throw it in the
slider, and
zone.
there's
We
2
can't
gone.
touch it.
Well, one of the things that hitters
Second
will do
strikeout
is
for
they'll
Rhett
look for that
already.
red dot on the baseball as
Good
it's
timing.
coming in
Love
to
it.
Let him know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty
Swinski
pitch.
is someone that's on the fence for me. I don't know if I want to keep him, bring him back next year or what.
2 outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
His ability to dot 2 straight fastballs in a row right there is kind of crazy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0.
I hate the way I hit sometimes, man. Like, I keep thinking that they're going to hang one, and they just never do.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedel.
Here's Friedel.
And that's in for a strike.
Strike one. Friedel's on a nice little tear. 2 home runs with 11 RBIs. If you could not hit one here, that'd be great.
And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, the ticker's working again. Something's still behind it. I don't know what that is behind it, but... So we are a game and a half over the Cubs
Keller
right now.
winds and deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Man, what happened to
2
the
strikes.
Giants? Holy smokes.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Inside. 2-2.
Next offering upstairs.
Still not calling that high zone, huh?
Especially with 2 strikes.
Keller is such a mystery to me.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a
Leadoff
battle.
walk.
It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, next to hit, Reese Hines. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
I know you beat him by 1 game. Like,
And a base hit.
fly ball to right, or sorry, line drive to right field, back-to-back
Lead
hits.
runner to second, so 2
Hey,
on
Keller,
and
could you not
nobody
suck?
out.
That'd be great.
He's been
Thanks, man.
swinging it really well lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle.
It's just,
Allowed himself to stay back
it's like they know
just
what's
a tad
coming,
bit
man.
longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, no outs. Christian Encarnacion Strand. The
look
next
at that.
to
That
hit for
cutter
the
still
Reds.
dances back.
Right through there
His
for a
cutter is
strike.
awful. Maybe we shouldn't throw that cutter anymore.
Friedel, the lead runner out at second. Hines on at first with nobody out.
Popped him up.
Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly.
That's
will
still not where I
fall.
wanted that pitch, but we'll take it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Matt McLean.
Matt McLean, the next to hit for the Reds. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Who sits on a fastball there?
And for
Good Lord, Matt McLean. 5-0 Reds.
And they throw 3 on the board.
Who does that?
He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat.
Who is
It was
sitting on that?
aggressive, and it paid off.
Me, dude.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that.
Like,
ball
it was a
took off at
perfect. He was sitting on that
110
pitch.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Dave. You squared it up. And
All right, I've seen enough already. We're going to get Andrew
So the
Haney
lineup
warming up.
flips over. Jake Fraley getting ready to hit.
All right, we can't throw the fastball. We can't throw the cutter. We're down to 3 pitches, man. We are down to 3 pitches.
0-1.
Mitch Keller pooping the bed. Good gosh, man.
One down, base is empty. Pulls that one foul.
Not only did both of those home runs, like, not only did they hit the fastball inside, but they were perfect perfects. Like, they were literally sitting on there waiting on it.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like
That was a strike.
They're gonna have to go to
The game's rigged. There it is. There's the word you wanted to hear.
That one inside.
Perfect plate vision, perfect timing on everything, perfect power, perfect plate vision on a team that is under 500 and are not going to make the playoffs.
Out
Amazing.
to short, Connor Falefa.
2 down.
2 down.
He's out.
Mitch Keller is not the guy.
So now the DH spot, Spencer Steer. He's already homered in this game.
Here's Spencer. 60-55.
And first offering is fouled off.
Whew. Come on, say he went.
Steer started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday.
Boy, we were wrong. Well, we haven't made it yet.
2 down, nobody on. That one
Get off
ran
my plate.
inside, almost got him.
straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2.
Over the head of
And
Horwitz.
it stays fair.
And
it gets
Sawinski, of
fired.
course, can't grab it.
He'll turn for
Because
second.
why would you cut it off?
And he'll make it to second
All right,
base
the game
with
is
2
determined. The
gone.
Reds are going to win this game. I don't know how much we're going to play it.
Now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately,
Just
I'm
can't
sure
do
he's
nothing,
feeling some
man.
relief. Anytime you rip a line drive
He was
the other
very
way,
late
you
on that
feel
pitch, and he still
really
gets a hit
good
off of
about
it. Like,
you
what are we
did at the
doing?
plate. You trusted your hands.
Let's have a mound
you
visit.
let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's
Keller's
great
probably
work
going to be
right
done
there.
after this. He's not locating anything. I mean, he's not the best pitcher, for sure, but he should be playing better than what he's doing. All right, here's De La Cruz now.
And now, Ellie De La Cruz. That one the other way.
And that's going to score Steer.
Coming home.
These guys are sitting on all these
He will
pitches, man.
score.
6-0 Reds. That's it for Keller. You're out.
Right there. He was ready to swing
You
it
are
on the
out.
first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will
That
make
was
the
awful.
move. Mitch Keller will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book
Get outta
isn't
here,
closed
Keller.
on him yet. We'll be right back.
Jesus, man. If you could not pitch like a softball, coach, that'd be great, man.
Now pitching for
A new pitcher in the game, Andrew Heaney.
I think it's got to be
All
a
right.
little tough
Let's
coming
see if
in out of
Andrew
the
Heaney
pen when your
can
guys are trailing so
stop
big
them
on
from
the
scoring. We pretty much already
scoreboard.
lost
Just
this
doesn't
game.
have the same intensity to it,
Just
but
the way this
he's
game
gotta
feels
find a
right
way
now.
because these batters count the same for
Not the
stats,
show, but like this
obviously,
particular game.
regardless of the score.
Here's Candelario.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Yeah, there's the strike.
0-1. All right, so Mitch Keller comes in and absolutely makes a mess of the bed.
Swing and a miss. And
Want
the
everybody
count
to
is
make
over
note.
two.
If we miss the
Of course, you
playoffs
look
by
at
like
it,
a half a
these are
game,
the spots where
think of this
guys
game right here.
can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in
Perfect
this
plate
final
vision,
month,
1 and 2.
This is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
1 and 2 now.
Perfect
That's
plate
down again.
vision. Holy smokes, man.
4 runs already in the frame.
Your vision is 63. That's pretty good.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Good job to fight that one off.
You asked me to play another game, and then everybody leaves. Why? Have a good one, man.
And it remains 2 and 2.
Dude, swing at a fucking pitch.
8th pitch of the at-bat
Just
coming
swing
up.
at one. It's not what I
There's a
meant, but okay.
rocket out to left. Reynolds puts it away.
All right, these Reds
And that
hitters
is
know
that.
something we don't know.
So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors.
Reds
And a
get
runner
4 more
left on.
runs. It's
We
6-0
play
after 2.
full.
We got work to do.
It's the Reds 6 and the Pirates nothing.
We got work to do.
And we're back. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think
No.
keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fucking
Late on that fastball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope. Outside.
Man, he's really good at painting the corners, man. He just doesn't miss.
Next offering is fouled back.
2 and 2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We're not going to hit anything, are we?
Sequence right there. I'm telling
We're
you
not gonna
what,
hit a
pitcher and
darn
catcher on
thing
the
in this
same
game.
page right now.
And now the
Another good
catcher
timing
comes up to
miss.
hit.
Just doesn't
Andy
make sense to me.
Rodriguez.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Now one missed.
Here's Indy. Backup catcher getting the start today, hitting 257.
One down, base is empty. That one to first.
Can't believe that wasn't a home run.
And he takes it himself for the
2 down.
out.
Batting ninth, third baseman, T. Brian Hayes.
Oh, here's out number 3 right here.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Come on, Hayes.
That's in for a strike on the
Strike
outside
1.
corner. 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a high fly.
Good
ball in the air,
timing.
left
No
field.
home run. Okay.
Fraley hauls
Nice
it
1,
in
2, 3
the
inning for
inning.
Louder. Pirates are not going to show up, it seems like, tonight for this game. 6-0. Going bottom of the 3rd.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those
We
numbers.
had a great pitching series against the A's. 2 ERA, whip under 1, hits per 9, 7, 21 strikeouts, only 4 walks that whole series. That is not the case here.
And a ground
Nice
ball
play by
first.
Horowitz.
Horowitz steps on the bag.
1 pitch,
and
1
a
out.
quick
Looks like
number
these
1.
Reds hitters are all sitting fastball. They're all sitting on the fastball.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Freeman.
Well, I guess we can't throw the
worked a walk
fastball that
in his
much.
first trip to the plate. They say you win.
I wanted that, but we'll take it. 0-1 to Friedel. I love how I say, you know, we shouldn't throw the fastball, and that's all Andy Rodriguez wants to call is the fastball. Like, my guy, are you not paying
Late
attention?
swing, foul to the
We've
left.
given up 2 home runs off of the fastball.
1 out, bases
We've
empty.
given up so much hard contact off the fastball.
To the
Ground
right
ball,
side.
Horowitz again.
Horowitz
He's
Two
takes
down.
it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and scored his first time.
And Reese Hines up to bat.
And a curve is down
These
and
guys
in.
do not swing at
Ball one,
anything
no
out of the
strike.
zone. They do not swing at anything out of the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled
How are you
off.
sitting on all these pitches, man? He's very early on that.
Swing and a ground ball. Into
Do we
the
just-
outfield, base
Are we
hit.
just dumb?
And
Like,
that
can we just
extends the
not get
inning.
anybody out? So confused.
First baseman,
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1.
Good timing off the plate, and they still get a hit. Yeah, this game's figured out who it wants to win. That's fine.
And first offering is fouled off.
It's one of those games, man. Oh, nice play by Hayes.
Handled, and that'll end the inning.
Well, was
He has
ready
been
to
showing
make
some
a
good
move.
defense
I
at
don't know
third
if his eyes
base.
were
Good
open
play
when he
by
made that
Brian
catch, but
Hayes.
It is a highlight play. Great job.
3
of ending
innings
the
in
inning.
the books. We are going to the 4th. We still need a hit.
On to the 4th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Nick Gonzalez. That's in
Course, right
there.
down the middle.
Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of
Would have
first
popped
pitch
that out.
strikes.
Guarantee it.
Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball 1 there.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just got to start with a hit, man. Got to get a hit.
Outside.
2-2 to
And it's
Nick
2-2.
Gonzalez. Leadoff man.
And that's outside.
3-2. Woo! Nick Gonzalez.
Touch 'em all, baseball
Clear the
man.
deck. Cannonball coming. Pirates are on the board.
He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board.
There we go.
It's 6-1.
Finally, we
Well,
do
there
something.
goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind. but
Spanish
this is a
hammer.
start.
Atta boy.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other
3-2
pitches in
fastball
this
down the
at-bat, was
middle.
Very patient, and it paid off.
Nick Gonzalez, wind blowing out. Drives it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Grounded out his first time.
And now
There's a
Cruz
swing
whips
and a
one to
drive.
right field. That's going to go at the
One
base of the
outside
wall.
Should be extra bases.
And Cruz will have a double.
Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types
Okay,
of hits
are we
where you
finding
don't feel
something here?
Any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected
Well, I
out
hope we're
front,
finding
lifted
something
into
here.
the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing
Here's
back
Reynolds.
into this ball game.
Brian Reynolds here. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, that's fouled
Got the
off.
Cruz and Cruz connection
Harvey
out there
Orr
at
coming
second.
through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Cruz leads off second with nobody out.
Ah.
Ripped to short.
Reynolds will ground out.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
One down.
Now batting first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Foul ball.
I just want to see
there.
Horowitz like just nuke one. That's what I want.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4.
And he rips it right field. And clear the deck. Another cannonball coming. 2-run shot, Spencer Horowitz.
It's their second home run.
Second home run of the inning.
Close the gap. It's 6-3.
We've cut this lead in half. The howitzer. That a boy. You're showing some fight. Careful with that sword, boys.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on
Wasn't a
his face
pretty
right
home
now,
run.
Doug. He's probably had some
But
of
once it
those
goes over that wall, it all
didn't stay
counts.
fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next to hit, Joey Bart. That's in
Here's
there.
Bart.
That's strike 1.
29 home runs, 83 RBIs for the catcher. Playing DH tonight. He smacks the ball, but he hits it right at Cruz.
He's out.
2 down. That's all right, Joey.
Up next for the
It's all right, buddy.
right fielder, Jack Sawinski.
So 2 down now, and here is Jack Sawinski. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oof.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sawinski could hit it pretty far, too.
Late with the swing there.
Do that
Not when we
fastball
swing it that way,
on,
don't.
Slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Oof.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, 1-2.
Cut on and missed.
I knew it was going to be off speed. I just didn't know where it was going to be.
Is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they've doubled up now.
Hey,
It's 6-3.
how about us showing some
You're
life?
watching Major League Baseball on
2
the
separate
show.
home runs cuts that lead in half. We were down by 3.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
There you go. Pirates increase the Central lead to 1.5 over the Cubbies. Rangers complete. They get the West, and Iglesias increases the National League save. All right. Well, we're clawing back in. Let's don't give them any more runs.
First offering, and it just
That was nowhere
misses.
close.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next
Come on,
hitter,
man.
taking care of
2-0.
their own business at the plate.
We get bear hugged here. Matt McClain. Of course, it's 2-1. The game's like, why don't you throw a fastball inside? Okay.
And that's a base
Not KF
hit.
is just going to
So
stare at that
now
ball
back
go
to the
by.
top of the order.
Leadoff hit by Matt McClain.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
comes
and
Fraley.
ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first.
Just early.
So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Jake Fraley. And that drops in.
Well, all
for a
these
strike.
just early and lates and stuff, and they're still getting hits. And yeah, we got 2 home runs, which is great. They've been perfects, but we're still getting good timing outs, very early outs, all that stuff.
Next offering is in
None of my
for a
pitchers
strike.
can locate their fastball. That's
McClain aboard
a
here at
problem.
first with nobody out.
0-2 to Fraley.
Breaking ball
How do you
misses
not
down
swing
and
at
away.
that?
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the.
I sincerely don't know how they don't swing at some of these pitches.
Struck him out swinging.
Fraley
Slider
strikes
got
out,
him
one
for
down here in the
strike
fourth.
3.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the
Andrew
plate,
Haney's not
you know
perfect.
you're committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. He's already homered here in this one.
All right, here's Steer.
Foul ball.
Don't throw him a fastball. He'll just sit on it. He's had a heck of a game already. A homer and double. Scored twice.
Man at first, one away. That
Oh,
clips
boy,
the
0-2.
corner.
I don't want to throw him a fastball. I'm sorry. I just don't. I will, but I don't want to do this.
Fights that one
Because
away,
we
and the
can't
count
locate our
remains
fastball tonight,
0-2.
man. Jam shot. Reynolds, wake
Ball
up.
hit out towards left center field. Reaching down. and
Reynolds
makes
will
the
get there.
grab.
2 down.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
I forgot he's a switch hitter.
Well, he's been having a great year
There's
this
Cruz.
year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Step off throw to first.
Thanks, he's good.
And he dives back in safely. And that's
Man, nobody
off the
swings.
inside
Nobody
edge.
swings at
And that's
pitches off the
ball
plate
one.
on this team.
Runner on
There goes the
go.
runner.
Pitch in for a strike.
Wow, we didn't get the tag down?
Into the stolen base.
We got to be quicker with our tags there, guys. We just don't want to win tonight, do we? Why did you take 50 years to get the tag down, Gonzalez? What the heck, man? All right, well. 1-1 to Cruz now.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
2 strikes, gets a bonus on vision, contact, and power. Doesn't matter if you can't hit the ball, though.
It's a strikeout. Pulled the
Nice job by
string of the
Andrew Haney.
changeup. So one left for
Gives up a hit,
Cincinnati,
but doesn't
as
give
they're
up a
unable
run.
to add to their 6-3 lead.
Going to the 5th. See if we can keep cutting into this lead.
Welcome back to the
Hey, there's the
ballpark
playoff picture.
As we check out the current playoff picture.
So only 4 teams have clinched. There you go. Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Phillies, and Braves. Pirates and Cubs. There you go, right there. Division and wild card. And then in the hunt, ignore the Brewers and the Reds. They're not in the hunt at all.
Louder, back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Connor Falefa measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. 0-2
Slider.
now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good slider. IKF kind of struggling a little bit.
Just
Well, that's
misses
off
with
the
that one.
See if we can just get him on base. That'd be nice.
1-2 now.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Look like ticker's bugged again. IKF puts a pretty good charge into that one, but hit right to Reese Hines. Good contact, just an out. One down.
Now batting, catcher, Indy Rodriguez.
Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball.
I'll take a couple more pitches here.
Strike.
Seems like Rhett Lauder kind of struggles a little bit when there's, you know, a deep count. How did you miss that? How did you miss that? How? I was early. Okay. Thank you.
In the air, left side.
Another
Fraley
deep
should
fly
have it.
ball. Wind does not carry that one out.
Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Two down.
Now batting, third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Key Brian Hayes. Fly to left.
All right,
his
Hayes, what you
first
got?
time.
2 good timing outs. And I'm an
Swinging
idiot, and
ball
I swing at the
lifted
first
to
pitch high up in
center
the zone.
field. McLean has this one sized up. Nabs it.
Rhett Lauder has a
That's the
very
third out.
good
No runs, no
inning.
hits, no errors. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Pirates 3.
Bottom 5th we go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Jamer Candelario. Check swing. called
Candelario
strike.
leading it off.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so
Sure do.
far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really
Sure
well.
are.
And that
Can't
one
argue with that.
sliced foul.
0-2. Andrew Haney looking to keep this offense down.
Got him.
Good
swinging.
start. Gets Candelario on a slider.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of
down
like
here
a
in the 5th.
cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Here is Stevenson. I'm not throwing a fastball in.
Stevenson
that's
in the
outside.
box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
So if my pitch release was good, and my slider was supposed to be down and in, but it missed by like, I don't know, 4 feet, then why do I even time these up?
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Tyler Stevenson. This Reds team, I mean, are playing like playoff teams. Getting tired, huh?
One down, base is empty.
Atta
And
boy,
down on
rings up
strikes he
Stevenson.
goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think
Slider
the
on
ball's
the
gonna
first
get in the gutter,
strikeout,
and somehow
fastball to
just
second.
hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel.
2 down here in the 5th. Here is Friedel.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
He had a walk, and he would score later on the home run. Just now joining us, Mitch Keller, only going roughly 2 innings.
Ripped on a line.
Gave up 6 runs and a lot of hard contact.
Sawinski makes
That's
the
Sawinski
grab,
makes a
and that'll
nice
end the
play.
inning. So they make short work
Andrew
of him
Haney,
there. 5 innings
5
complete.
innings in the
It's
books.
the Reds 6 and the Pirates 3.
We are down by 3.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick
Let's get
Gonzalez.
somebody warming up here. I don't really want to use the bullpen this much. But I may have to. So we'll let him face Hines and Encarnacion. And then we'll bring in Dennis Santana. Face McLean.
Outside corner.
Can Nick Gonzalez do up here? Hit a home run his last at bat, putting us on the board.
Close one, doesn't get the
Could have
call.
been.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike
Somehow
2.
missed that. Don't know how.
All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed.
Good timing, we
Stay
missed
back.
it. Okay.
On the ground right.
Oh, we make
side.
contact with a late sinker. Okay. Makes sense,
Handles
Cam.
throws
Makes
the
sense.
first. Leadoff man retired in
Gonzalez
the
is
sixth.
retired. 1 down.
Now here is O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 2.
Come on, Cruz.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
That
Too
one
bad I don't
pushed
play
to the
short
left and foul.
anymore.
Next pitch
Inside
inside.
to O'Neal
and it's
Cruz.
2-1.
2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Oh, I didn't mean to swing that. Dadgummit.
Fouls it back with 2
That was
strikes.
off the catcher. 2-2.
1 down, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
They Cruz stay alive. Just try to keep chipping away. It's all we can do.
Count is 3-2.
He should get.
Would've been ball
pretty
4
good
if I didn't
pitch
swing
to
it
hit
out.
here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Full count to O'Neal Cruz here in the 6th inning. And Cruz,
Swings and hits
high,
one in the air out
deep
towards
right
right
field, but
field.
of course the wind won't blow that one out, because why should it?
Pines pulls it in, and there's 2
Good at
away.
bat by Cruz, ends in a
Key. I
fly
mean,
out.
If he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus.
And that's going to be
Why?
it.
They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Rhett Lauder gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Sam Mole taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score.
So here
and
comes the
still a
lefty
lot of
Sam
outs to
Mole.
get. So they're
Acquired
looking
from the
for a
A's
big
last
outing
year, I
out of him
believe.
right here to get some critical outs.
Brian Reynolds digs in now. 0 for 2 in
He
this
will
one.
face Reynolds. Can't believe they're pulling. Yeah, this is why I need to turn the slider down.
That one fouled
Because you
off.
think he would have finished. I mean, he's up by 3 runs. He's pitching well. His pitch count's
2
down.
down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a foul ball.
Meanwhile, we get 2 pitches in our happy zone, and we just foul them off. 2 good timing swings, 2 foul balls. Yep,
And a swing.
I
and a
deserve
miss.
that.
Beat him with a fastball.
I deserve that.
So they go quietly there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Reds.
All right.
Well, we go bottom 6, and now the right fielder, Reese Hines.
Andrew Haney back out there.
And
The
first
plan
offering, a fastball
is
for a
to have him
strike.
face the first 2 hitters, and then we're going to bring in a righty to face
consistently throwing at the
McLean.
knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next
I got a
pitch,
ball,
not
one strike.
close, up high.
way upstairs there now.
The 1-1 is foul.
I get it that Haney doesn't have a lot of velo, so that could be part of the reason they're hitting the ball hard.
That's ball 2.
Take 2 and 2.
Recognize that changeup
2 balls,
right out of the
2
hand.
strikes.
Just spit on it.
Next offering
3 and 2.
upstairs.
They just don't swing, do they? They just don't swing. Ground ball,
right
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez to first in time.
Goes out Reese, one
And
down.
that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Christian Encarnacion Strand now at the plate.
All right. Here is Christian Encarnacion Strand.
That
Bet
clips
that
the
name
zone,
was
and
fun to
that's
write as a
strike
kid.
one.
Man, this guy's got a
Oh,
great
one's the
feel
count.
for his breaking ball today.
Worm burner
Shoots
into
that
the
up the middle.
outfield for a knock.
Game continues to favor the
So
Reds
Mantle
hitting over
now one
ours.
away.
We're getting pitches down the middle with good timing, and we're getting outs. They're getting...
And now it's going to be Matt McLean.
Oh, yeah,
And
Matt
a
McLean.
big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Sitting on a fastball
Yup,
inside,
a
but the game was
rocket
like,
back
nah,
in
you
the
want it down the
second.
middle.
Even though it was early, a big homer
He
like
crushed
that
that
can be
pitch,
tough
though.
to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Good timing down the middle. They get a hit. We get ground balls, so... Let's go to the bullpen. Let's bring in Santana here.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will
Good job
make
by
the
Haney.
move. Andrew Heaney
Heaney,
departs,
whatever.
and as he heads off, we'll step
Good job by
aside for a
Heaney.
minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Dennis Santana into the game.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here is Dennis Santana. One out, one on for the Reds.
And first
Literally,
offering
first
is
pitch we
fouled
throw
off.
is levitating. I just don't understand.
Encarnacion Strand leads off first with one away.
One, two.
Good approach
0-2.
right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
All right, I want it off the plate, game. Off the plate. Thank you very much.
And
That's a
ball one.
Appreciate it. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's all I asked for. Popped him up.
Swing and a pop up.
Can't believe he didn't hit that 400
for the
feet.
Catcher. Hauls it in for the
2 down.
Out number 2.
now batting left fielder Jay Fraley.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Jake Fraley, 1 for 3.
Here comes Fraley. These Reds just have so much, hidden power in this lineup.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close.
No one really talks about how much power the Reds have.
Two outs.
Meter kind of bugging on me a
Swing and
little bit.
foul out of play.
Like the frame rate drops on some occasion. Reds 6, Pirates 3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider.
Reds
down there.
ambushed Mitch
Finished
Keller
that
early.
really well.
Didn't even last
Just
3
couldn't
innings.
Get him to offer at it.
Andrew Haney came in and did his job.
High fly
Fraley
ball,
went after
shallow
that one.
right field. Sawinski
Thankfully, it will
settles
not go
underneath
far.
it, drops into the glove.
6 innings in the
That ends
books.
the
Pirates still got work to do.
So a
Down
job
by 3.
well done from the Buccos bullpen. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Pirates 3. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
There's our standings. We are a game and a half above the Cubbies right now. Everyone else is out of it. Horwitz leading it off here in the 7th.
Fastball is outside.
It's Mr. Sam Mole. Heads up the middle.
And it finds its way
And Spencer
through
gets on
Fred.
base.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh boy.
Now batting.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
We'll take a
that's
little
good
seeing eye
approach
single.
paying off.
It's all good. I'll take that.
Joey Bart will hit next. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Here's Joey.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that's in there at the knees. Runner at first with no outs here. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
Uh-oh. Sam Mole's going to be pulled due to an injury. Could be his hip. Tough break for them.
Emilio Pagan is forced to the
Oh, tough
mound
break for us.
after
We're
the
going to
injury.
face Emilio
And
Pagan.
as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So Emilio Pagan coming in after the injury. Sam Mole.
Fouled off. He was late.
Is he the one with low velo? Okay. Well, not low velo, I would say. 95 is still good.
The 1-2.
Joey
Double play
Part.
ball
That's
to
a double
second.
play ball.
Off balance feet. Here's one. And they turn
Oh,
it
good
over.
double play. That's a
Hey,
killer.
The matchup right there worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find
Here's
the
Sawinski.
zone.
Rough game for him. 2 strikeouts. Be nice to get bat on ball, preferably. Okay, well. Maybe bat on ball home run. Okay.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Outside
2-2.
low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now 1
3-2. IKF on deck. Oh my God! What a swing at that!
Down on strikes And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 6 and the Pirates 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Yeah, Mitch Keller, 1 2/3, 6 hits, 6 earned runs, no strikeouts, a walk. Just not a good day whatsoever. Horowitz and Gonzalez going yard. Brett Lauder's been good. McLean and Steer doing the damage for the Reds.
First pitch misses. Just off the inside.
Even if we do
edge.
make the playoffs, I do wonder how far we're going to actually go. Because we're not necessarily a deep team.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and
slider
that's
there.
strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Way
And that's
upstairs.
way high. And it's 3-2.
3-2. De La Cruz is on deck.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it
As long
again.
as at ball 4, we'll take that. He was even late on it. Stings it to
Swinging
left,
hammer,
but the
field.
ball
Now it's
will
got a
stay in the yard this
chance. Onto
time.
the track, and he makes the
There's
catch.
some fastballs to steer. 1 out.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's De La Cruz.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Santana throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
It sure does, man. 0-2 to De La Cruz.
One down, base is empty.
Don't know how you
Foul,
hit
it
that
stays
game,
0-2.
but whatever. Off the plate, late swing. Hey, we still gonna make contact with it.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
0-2, Cruz staying alive.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And he shatters his bat on the ground.
Not
to the
gonna get
short.
him, just hold it.
Great stop. That's gonna be a single.
Nice job
Great
by De
effort
La
on
Cruz.
defense, but no chance to get him at first. So a man aboard, Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this
All
one.
right, here's Candelario. Cruz got some speed over there at first.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely.
And Boog, against a guy like
He'll
this,
probably
you
take
grab your
the base.
backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
And first offering is fouled off.
So after the game,
What's the approach when you're facing
we
a guy
will find
like this,
out.
Chris?
We'll sim the
Don't
rest of the
walk down in
season,
zone because you'll end up
which is
chasing
like 6
something
games.
that's out of the strike zone. Make him
And we will
elevate
see
the pitch
if we
because
make
he's
the
not as
playoffs
effective
or
at the
not.
top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
De La Cruz over at first with 1 away.
That was
Next
right down the
offering
middle.
is
1
in
and 2 to
for a strike.
Candelario. I don't think Cruz will be running here. Good stop by
In the
Rodriguez.
dirt.
Not where I really wanted that. He
Foul
could
ball,
steal it,
another
though. I mean,
2-2
that's the thing. He
upcoming.
could steal it.
Keeps the at bat going.
And
with a
Lario
foul
stays
ball.
alive, fouling everything off. Yep.
And a base hit up the
The
middle.
middle. And Cruz is just going to go right to third.
And the
Man, he
throw's
got there
offline,
so
safe
quick.
at
Holy
third.
smokes, dude.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out
First
of this
and
struggle.
third,
We
one
saw the
down.
numbers coming into the ball
Must be
game.
nice to just get hits whenever you
All he's
want,
trying to do
man.
At this point is help his team win.
2 on, 1
Pitch
out.
inside. Yeah, I
Here's
know
the
it's good
Reds
timing,
catcher,
but
Tyler Stevenson.
that hasn't been mattering to
0 for
us,
3,
so.
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
That hasn't been mattering to us. We're going to have a mound visit. We got to face Stevenson here.
There's a
Double
strike.
play ball would be nice. Strikeout would be good too.
Broken
course.
back ground ball to second. Good
Yep,
time.
of course.
Over to first.
The game
Down
has to
2
get another
away, he's gonna
run,
get a
so
run
sinker
across.
down and in. Of course, it's not a ground ball, but it's a little weakly broken back ground ball because, of course, it is. Reds are going to get a run.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds.
How did you make contact with this? This game is so rigged, dude. It is so rigged at times.
Here comes
You've
the
got to
skipper
be
out of
kidding
the
me.
dugout, and he's
It's
ready
just,
to make
I
the
find
move.
it funny
Dennis
that every
Sanchez
situation
out
that
of the
I
game. We'll be
need,
back in a
the
minute
game
with
will
new
find a
arm
way
on the
to
mound.
not give you the situation, even if you do everything you're supposed to do. Hey, he's a power sinker. He's a good ground ball pitcher. Hey, we need a double play. Hey, I throw a pitch that's
On
off the
mound now
plate.
for the Pirates,
He takes a bad
Anthony
swing.
Banda.
Bringing in the lefty
They
with
still
the
get
left-handed
rewarded
hitter
for it.
coming up
It
to hit.
just
Classic bullpen move right here. So
don't make sense
we'll
to me.
see how it works out.
And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Count
So
1-0.
Bonda coming in. Hopefully can take care of Friedel. Not holding my breath, though, at this point.
There's the sinker at the
I'm sure the
knees
game
for a
will
strike.
find a way for him to hit a 3-run homer here. We'll see. What's up, Limbo? What's going on, dude?
Swing and a miss, 98
1 and 2.
on the gun.
One ball.
Cold night like
2 strikes.
tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out.
Not a
Oh,
boy.
that's a strikeout.
Banda
And
limits
that'll
the
do it for
damage.
inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits.
MLB
no
The Show
errors,
gets
and a man
another run.
left.
I mean, the
We
Reds
look
get
ahead to
another
inning
run.
Number 8. It's the Reds
7 innings in the books.
and
We're
the
down by
Pirates
4.
3.
What's going on, man?
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Stamont.
We're all
And
right.
he's got a nice lead.
Feeling
to
a little
work with,
cheated in
so
this
he
game,
should
but
come in
that's
throwing
all right.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
There's Josh Stamont out of the
Now it's
bullpen.
the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Yeah, Johns took care of the Reds today.
Swings
Cubs
through
took
that
care of
one.
themselves.
Stamont, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball. a
I'm sure they'll
curve,
do the same
a
thing they did last
slider,
year.
and
They'll
he
wait
works in a
about, I
sinker.
don't know, 15 games before they fix the bullpen. Come on,
Comes up
dude.
empty.
They got an infield hit on a very early pitch out of the zone, and now you're telling me that I can't hit that?
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I'm not asking for a home run, but Jesus Christ, man. Let's be consistent here. All right.
Up
Well, we
the
made
middle,
contact.
McLean.
That's played by
Shot
McLean.
throw across his body. It's
This is
there,
just the
and that's
Reds
a
game
great
to win,
play.
man. We just haven't had any luck tonight.
Indy Rodriguez.
We're getting so many good timing outs again, just like last year's version. Meanwhile, the Reds are getting
Andy Rodriguez,
pitches out of the zone, and they're
next
getting
Pirate
hits
to
off of
hit.
it. Oh well.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Is what it is, man. Is what it is.
The Pirates down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. The bit behind with that swing. It's
I was not late on that. Get the fuck out of here. I was not late on that pitch.
Down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Now you're going to say I'm
Foul
early.
ball.
Let me guess. Early? No, good timing. Of course. Okay. Nothing matters in this game, man. It is all cosmetic. Ratings are cosmetic. These attributes are cosmetic. Another good timing, foul ball. All cosmetic.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ah.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident.
I don't know how to make
3
contact with
foul
that.
balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Look
Ouch.
out.
First base.
And it hit him.
He's
He
gonna
had
get
2
plunked.
strikes on him, and he hit him. Key Brian Hayes, the next to
Sorry,
hit.
join the stream. Oh, dude, never apologize for either not being here. That's... Live your real life first. You're all good.
Ball 1, no
In the
strike.
dirt,
You could always watch the VODs if you wanted to. I ain't worried about it.
Rodriguez stands at first with 1 out.
I just do this for a hobby.
And look out.
All right.
That one gets him. The second
Hayes is gonna
man's
get plunked.
in this one.
Well, not a whole lot behind that.
We're gonna get a
pitch.
warnings
It's
or
off
anything?
speed, but it
Two of my
still
guys have been
stings.
hit.
Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
All right, here's Nick Gonzalez. His pitch release was good. That tells me he was aiming for Hayes. Oh my God.
And that one fouled off.
I'd be too good to be true to have that as a home run. Gonzalez does have a home run. Good timing again. Okay.
In the dirt, but kept
Oh, I
it.
love these good timing fails. This game loves to do.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Way
That's
out
by
there.
a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Cruz is on deck. Of course.
Ground ball right side could be 2.
Wow,
The
look at that
to
glove
second.
flip.
On to
Holy
first.
smokes.
So they get 1, but a really nice
Nice
try
job to
there.
beat the play out, but man, that was a supercharged glove flip by McLean. That was so quick, dude. That was, no, that's not real. Game really is pulling for the Reds to
And
win.
now O'Neal Cruz.
All right, call time.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets
Here's
it.
Cruz up.
Late on that fastball.
Just don't swing at fastballs up, man. We can't do anything with them.
The count.
It's late on that. Okay.
That's off the
Inside,
inside.
1 ball, 1
And
strike.
1 and 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. The
God.
1-1 is fouled off.
Are you
That's towards
fucking my
center.
ass right
Friedel
now?
gets under it, and he makes the catch. And that
Boy,
is
if that was
that.
them, they would have hit a home run off that.
Pirates strand
I
a
know
couple.
because it's happened
They're down
already.
4, it's 7-3.
So we waste an opportunity. Bottom of the 8th we go. Let's just hurry up and get this game over with.
Back here in Cincinnati, ready for the
I know they
bottom
want
of
the
the
Reds to
eighth. Now
win.
it's the
It's
right
been obvious
fielder,
since the first
Reese
pitch.
Hines. And first offering is foul.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't mind losing, but Jesus Christ, stop cheating me out. You know.
That's inside.
The rage, yep. Yep.
Next offering is in
1
for
and
a
2.
strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter,
It's games
not
like
too
this
good.
where the ratings
Where it
don't
was
matter
located,
motto
very
comes
top
from.
of the strike zone, middle away.
Next offering is
This is a team that's
downstairs.
under 500 that has a sub 500 record since the All-Star break. I don't think they've swung at a.
That one is upstairs.
I don't think they've swung at a single pitch outside of the box and have missed.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Like, this is the Dodgers. Like, this is what this team is. This is the Dodgers right here.
Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something. If it'll show. Well, actually, I don't even know how it would show
for
that.
the Reds.
All right, here's Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Ripped to right.
He stings that ball. Sawinski will grab it.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
One thing I did learn
And
about
there's
this
one
Reds
down.
team, they love the fastball. They're just sitting on fastball every pitch, every hitter. They hit all the
Here's
fastballs
second
so
baseman,
hard.
Matt McClain.
Here's McLean.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That
Hey,
cuts the
there's a
corner.
call. 0-1. I'm sure we're going to give up a hit here to McLean somehow. How are you sitting on that? Like, that's what I don't get. He's sitting on a fastball up at his face.
Hines, the runner at first with one gone.
Who
to
is
the
sitting
inning.
on a fastball at their freaking face?
Next one misses. Now 1 and 2.
And that's awfully
Still
close.
not a
I don't
single
know how
swing
you
out of
take
the
that.
zone
He's
yet.
seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really
Not
well
a
right
single
now.
one. There's one, but he didn't miss it. How do you hit this? How are you guys hitting this shit? You better say he went.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back.
Or the game. Game knows who it wants to win, man. You just can't do nothing about it, no matter what.
Snap throw to first. Hines back on a dive.
Can't do nothing
Only
about
one
it.
more disengagement left after that move.
Helpful.
3-2. All right, let's just go ahead and give up the home run. He's just gonna hit it anyway.
And a
How
foul
are you
ball
sitting on
stays
that?
alive.
Like, seriously. How? Well, number one, the game loves to throw it down the middle of the plate still. Good to see that hasn't changed from last year's version. Oh my
And he
God.
couldn't hold back. He's
We
run
got a
up on
swing and miss
strikes.
on a pitch outside the zone. Took 2 outs in the 8th inning to get one of those. That's unbelievable.
Now here's the Reds leadoff.
That
man,
is
Jake
unbelievable.
Freeman. 1 for 4 with a double.
That is insane. Took us till 2 outs into the 8th inning to get a swing and miss outside the zone.
The other way.
Nice play by Hayes.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Reds leave 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
All right, crunch time. Let's see if we can, I don't know, put some pressure on them. I doubt we will, but we'll see. For those who haven't been keeping up, we have 6 good timing outs this game.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, T.J. Antone.
And he's had a really hard time.
I want to see if I can find this real quick. Let's see here. Who did that pitch? Was it? No, it wasn't Haney. Was it Bonda? Okay, so I don't know how to explain this. 6 good timing out. Oh, dude, welcome to my stream. Okay, so you see at the bottom left where it has that blue circle, red circle, white circle, all kind of like close to each other, below the strike zone there on the bottom left, with that other white dot that's right there. That red out button, that red out icon, circle, whatever you want to call it, allow me to show you the play that was the out. Because it was junk, is what that was. Let's see. That was not it. Yeah, here it is, right here. Okay. So remember, this was supposed to be a sinker down and in. I needed a double play ball to get out of this inning. I needed a double play ball. This guy has a power sinker. Okay, double play as much as you can get. Look where this pitch is. It's I need a double play now. I throw the pitch in the right location. Of course, the game gives them a little piss dribbler where you can't turn the double play and the run scores. So that's my point in the show sometimes. The show will punish you even though you do what you're supposed to do. Like, that sinker was supposed to go there. But then the game's like, we know you did what you're supposed to do, but we don't care.
Strikes so far this season. His
But it's
walk
all right.
rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And first offering is fouled off.
It just bugs me when the game doesn't work like it's supposed to. That's all. It's literally plays like that where the ratings don't matter slogan come from.
Swing and a
All right,
miss.
TJ Antone in.
That time.
Close it out.
Movement in the bullpen. Andrew
And he
Abbott
probably will.
up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santillan also throwing.
1-2 to Reynolds.
0-2 now.
One ball.
He's hit the ball hard twice tonight. The third one was a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Okay, but you're telling me we can't make contact with that pitch. Alrighty.
He's
Got
2
it.
outs
Just
away.
making sure I'm clear.
Horwitz digs in now.
Just making sure I'm clear. They can do that, but I can't. Roger Dodger.
And the first offering is not
Roger
close.
Dodger.
Next offering is
Here's
fouled
Horwitz.
back.
He's actually got a 2-run homer tonight. Wasn't a moonshot, but it was a home run.
Base is empty.
Good
one
timing,
away
foul
here
ball.
at the
Love
top
to
of
see
the
it.
ninth. Well,
That ball hit
right
high,
field.
deep, right
Racing back
field,
towards the wall.
and
it is
Horowitz
gone. Another
gets his
homer.
second home run of the
His
night.
second home run of the game, and they inch closer.
Trying to
It's
make it
7-4.
interesting. Number 20 on the year for the Howitzer.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard
Wind
as he
blowing
needed
out.
to
Definitely
get
helped
it
that
out of
ball.
Here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort.
I don't know how we even hit that out.
Bart stands in here, leaves that one off.
All right,
the
here's
inside.
Joey. Here's Joey.
One down, base is empty. And that one just missed off the
Yeah, Spencer
outside
Horwitz
edge.
has been,
Antone, maybe a little
he's
less
been
aggressive
surprisingly
on the mound
good.
right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're
Good
not
timing.
trusting their stuff.
And he chases that one below the zone. Well, he's been good for the
All right,
most
2-2.
part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner,
Nothing but
every pitcher's
sinkers
a little
for Joey.
different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track,
Don't
and then you have a
swing
great
at
show.
that.
So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they
I'm
need
just
a
so
little
impatient.
pick-me
This is
up.
my second game of the night. I'm just not very good at second games. All right, full count. Sawinski on deck.
In the air.
That's all Joey's done this night.
2 away back.
You throw the fastball into the Reds hitters, they hit a home run. You throw it to our home run hitter, he just pops it out to first base every single time. Okay, I got you, game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. TJ Antone won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on
So
the
with 2
mound
outs in the
when we get
9th
back.
inning, he's going to make a pitching change. Okay. I definitely need to turn the hook slider down 1.
Alexis Diaz comes out trying
Really?
to close it out.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him
Okay.
this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
There's Diaz.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Now it's going to be Jack Sawinski. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And a
I might as well
foul ball.
swing because it's just not going to matter.
And the 0-1. They're
Like,
down
how
to the
are we
final.
missing these? Like, fucking kill me, dude. Like, a pitch up in the zone. Good timing, and we just can never touch it. We can never touch it.
The Pirates down to their final strike.
Yep.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
All right, well, the MLB The Show won that game. I mean, the Reds won that game. They kind of chose the Reds to win from the first inning, so, hey, it is what it is, man. That was just one of those games where nothing worked. Every time we made progress, the game was like, that's too close. So, Brett Lauder gets the win. Keller was abysmal. He gets lost. Diaz with his 43rd save. Coming in and get 1 out. This game doesn't make sense at times. It really doesn't. All right, so Mitch Keller only going 1 2/3, 6 hits, no strikeouts, 1 walk, gives up 6 runs. Horowitz, player of the game for us, 3 for 4, 2 homers, and 3 RBIs. Nick Gonzalez had a solo shot. Cruz had a hit, and Brian Hayes considers he's continuing to not know what bat on ball means. So 0 for 2 for him as well. The Reds just played better, and we just did not play nothing at all. Like, we just did not do very well. All right, let's sim the rest of the season and see if we make the playoffs. I'm going to try not to be disappointed. Considering how we just played there, I don't think we will. Let's do a quick save. If we make the playoffs, hey, that's great. You know, I don't think we're a World Series team, but hey, that would be awesome. First year, you know, we make the playoffs. If we don't, then we sure gave it a good run. Padres are slipping. They kind of need to win out in a way. So let's keep going. Let's keep looking here. Next game, we have Jones versus Martinez. I'm just going to simulate these. 6-5, so we lose that one. Cubs are now tied with us. Bailey Falter versus Nick Lodolo. We're just going to keep going. Pirates hold on to win that one as well. So we actually avoid a sweep. We get a win. Bednar gets it done. Bailey Falter's been okay for us this season. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Bullpen actually doing their job. I don't know why Santana got the save, but okay. So going into our last series against Atlanta. We got a 1-game lead on the Cubs. The Mets are here. The Padres kind of need to win out. I've said that already. The Cubs have the Cardinals as the last series. We have the Braves. And the Mets have... Who do the Mets have? They got Miami. Okay. Well, I need Miami to do something. Cubs have got the Cardinals. So let's see what we can do here. The good news is I think Paul Skeens is going to get one more start. We're going to save it again. And I'm just simming this. I'm not playing him. We're going to let the simulation determine our fate. So game 1, Johan Oviedo, who's been very good, against Bryce Elder. Braves have already clinched. Braves have already clinched. They're already in the postseason. They're the first wild card team. Game 1, we lose. Not good. But the Cubs lose. So, hey, that's good. Cubs lost against the Cardinals. That's really good. The Mets also lost. So, nothing changed. Well, now the Padres are winning. So, we got to keep an eye on the Padres. They're also here. Next game. Oh, Paul Skeens versus Spencer Strider. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. Here we go. Let's sim it. In the game, and the Pirates will beat us. Bullpen blew it that time. That was going to be a tough match regardless. Hey, Skeens did his job. What are we looking at? We're still tied with the Cubs. Are you kidding me? The Cubs won. We lost. Padres and Mets won as well. So there's still one game. So we need to win this game. We need to win. Oh, Mitch Keller is going to start? Okay, hold on a second. I don't know about this. Let me check something. Let me check something real quick. Let me check something. Mitch Keller. No, we're going to put Jones in. I'm going to make the switch and put Jones in. I trust Jones more than I do Keller. All right, here we go. Jared Jones versus Ronaldo Lopez. Good Lord, the Braves rotation is so rough. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. G1 Bay got hurt. Okay, that's not what we want. Hey, we win. Hey, look at that. The Pirates are NL Central champions. We'll be taking on the Mets. Well, that was fun while it lasted. In the division series. We won our game. Jared Jones comes through. So did the offense. 2 RBIs for Nick Gonzalez and Brian Reynolds. 1 RBI for Joey Bart, J.D. Martinez, Ke'Bryan Hayes, and 3 for Billy Cook. The deep potential. Coming in clutch. Joey Bart finally got his 30th home run. Love to see it. Good outing by Jared Jones. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 6 Ks. Morelta struggled. Yarborough struggled. But hey, we get it done. We get it done. Let's check out the league leaders real quick then. Actually, no, we won't. Won't do that yet. So there you go. We win the Central by 1 game over the Cubs. That's as close as you could get, really. Dodgers and Diamondbacks will represent the NL West. Phillies and Braves and Mets will represent the East. So there you go. There's your wild card right there. The Mets will take it over the Cubs. I'm going to assume this was a tiebreaker when it came to, I guess, the record they had against each other. Padres missed by 1 game. I need to see this real quick. I need to see how. What's up, Brian? All right, so the Cubs. Let me see how the Cubs did against the Mets this year. 1 and 2. Did they not fest the Mets anymore? Surely they didn't. Okay. Yeah, the Cubs went 1-5 against the Mets. Yeah, the Cubs went 1-5 against the Mets. So the Mets are going to make it because of they had the better record against the Cubs. So the Mets will make it. The Cubs are going to miss it. That hurts. That's a double whammy for the Cubs. Think about it. You lose the division on the last day of the season. Not only do you lose the division, but you lose out on the third wild card spot because despite you being tied, you went 1-5 against that team. So they kind of got like double whammied loss right there. That sucks for them. We will be seeing the Mets in the division series. And there is our bracket. The Guardians and Astros in the wild card. Texas and the Orioles in the other wild card. The Twins and Yankees await the winners of those games. And in the National League, Arizona and Atlanta for the wild card. And then there we are against the Mets in the wild card. Not the division series, but we're going to be taking on them in the wild card. So, 3-game series. That sounds like a very Chicago. Yeah, you're not wrong. I do not disagree with that whatsoever. So there is your table. We're going to try to start these playoffs tomorrow. We're going to go through the wild card tomorrow. For those who don't know how this works, where do your Giants go? Oh, man. We won't talk about them. If you don't know how I do this, what I do is when it comes to playoff games, we sim until we get to an elimination game, whether that's for us or against us. So, it could be, I think theoretically we'll play game 2 of the wild card tomorrow. And then if that forces a game 3, we'll play game 3. So we'll sim the first game. It's obviously going to be Paul Skeens in the first game, and we're going to have Jared Jones in the second game. 100% Jared Jones. I think the rotation is going to look like this. Here's how I'm thinking the rotation is going to look like. We're actually going to put Johan Oviedo. We're going to move Mitch Keller to the 5th because Johan Oviedo has not been given his flowers this year. He went 11-8 with a 3.02 ERA, a whip of 1.34, 15 quality starts. He was very good, to say the least. He was very, very good. I think he's going to be our number 3 starter because Mitch Keller has just not been great whatsoever. Bailey Falter has also been solid. He hasn't been great, but he's been solid. 13-11, 4 ERA. And then, Jared Jones did his part. And then Paul Skeens, of course, 17-4 with a 2.98 ERA. So, Paul Skeens will get the first game. I don't know how we'll do against the Mets. I don't know if we will pass the Mets. I really don't. Kodai Senga, Clay Holmes. I mean, that's not that hard of a rotation, really. Kodai Senga is going to be tough. Went 12-9. Clay Holmes went 8-10. Taylor McGill went 12-6, so he did all right. Frankie Montas, so they don't have a strong rotation like we do. I think ours is better. Bullpen's pretty Edwin Diaz is the closer. I'll set all the roster and stuff offline, off stream here. Let's check out the league leaders. Paul Skeens wins in WAR, and that's it. So, no need to look at anything else, really. I know we had a couple guys in the running for some defensive categories. So that tells me they didn't win, probably. Zach Wheeler had 21 wins. That's insane. The Phillies had 3 of the 5. 3 of the top 5 were in ERA. Oviedo allowed the least amount of home runs by a starter in the National League. Love to see that. Paul Skeens finished 3rd in strikeouts. That's awesome. Paul Skeens finished 5th in whip. Wow, Imanaga won first. kind of surprises me. Not going to lie, that kind of surprises me. There it is. Pitching war. Paul Skeens wins in pitching war. And I'm looking for the other thing. I thought we... 150 RBIs for Shohei Ohtani. Are you getting my ass right now? That's insane. All right. I think that's it. I don't know if it's going to show anything else. It's not. So I guess we didn't win any awards here. Oh, Paul Skeens finished second Cy Young. I had no idea he was up there in the Cy Young rating. Okay. Well, we just missed out on a Cy Young for Paul Skeens. Blake Snell wins that award. Well done. I know we had some Gold Glovers here. Gold Glove at pitcher. Bailey Falter finishes third. Spencer Horwitz finishes third at Gold Glove at first base. God, what a year he's having. Ke'Bryan Hayes will win his Gold Glove, second Gold Glove at third. So we did have a winner. Only made 2 errors. Love to see that. Just in front of... Matt Chapman won it last year. I thought we had a Silver Slugger. Joey Bart finished second. He was close. 30 home runs for Joey Bart, man. What a year for Mr. Joey Bart. What an absolute year. Amazing. Don't know if we had anything else. We did not have anything else. So, not bad. We made it, guys. Year 1, we are in the playoffs. Oh, what a curveball. What a curveball. So, hopefully I'll see everyone tomorrow night as we take on the Mets in the wild card, not the division series. Hopefully we can get through. I don't know. This is the part where you got to think we're definitely the weaker team out of the, at least our part of the branch there, the Mets and the Phillies. But hey, we play baseball on the field, not on paper. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and onto Twitch if you wish. That would be great. If not, that's fine. But appreciate y'all being here. Have a good night/morning, and we will see you tomorrow night for the wild card as we see if we can get by the Mets. Let's go Buccos.